So Friday ended up being my best trading day of the week. I ended up going 3 for 3, a 100% success rate. My first trade on the day was my best trade of the day. I ended up using the game plan. You guys are well aware that I was looking at a setup on UNH for a gap close reversal. I had identified that the stock was in the process of having a gap close reversal, and I had identified that there was a key break and retest zone in between the upper 277 to 280 range. In terms of Friday, I ended up buying UNH 277.5 call options at 190 cents. Within less than just 30 minutes, they went to $1,500 a contract. Then from there, I had 2 wins on SPY towards that power hour trading session. First things first, we're going to get into how to trade the best setups at the best prices. I'm going to be breaking down the new game plan on the SPY. Then I'm going to be breaking down the trades that I ended up making on Friday. Let's get straight into analysis. So in terms of the stock market, looking at the daily chart foundation and looking at the weekly chart foundation, I'm currently seeing that we're lacking a clear foundation in a sense. But based off of overall patterns, one pattern that I am seeing in terms of this overall week, I'm going to have high interest in buying put options towards Friday's highs, towards this key breakdown and retest level that was not tested during extended hours. So as of now, in terms of preparing the overall week, right, this is going to be considered the best level for put options on SPY towards this mid 593 to 594 range. You guys are well aware in terms of put options, the key level for puts was at 592. That's literally where we sold off in the morning and had a very nice drop. Then the SPY started to have another gap close reversal. The SPY has been consistently having gap close reversals nonstop. It's the exact same strategy that I used to buy UNH call options. They literally went up nearly 1,000% plus within less than 30 minutes. It's the same strategy that I literally created and used to, start my foundational educational company, Trader Society, and then that led to creating Team Roar. With that being said, in terms of the overall game plan, man, I'm looking to use the breakdown and retest strategy. The breakdown and retest strategy at 593.80 to 593. This is the inverse of the breakout and retest strategy. So we had some support on the SPY. You could see right here, you had some support, you had some support, you had some support. During extended hours, the SPY had a massive gap down, cracked the support. And you could see right here in terms of the extended hours trading session, once it started to retest that previous support, it reacted as a resistance and had a big sell-off. So in terms of the normal trading hours, based off of the patterns that I'm seeing on the daily chart and the weekly chart, also based off of it, just already topping out when it's retesting here during extended hours trading session, we're going to be setting up for a massive pullback. And the most likely outcome is when the SPY tests this overall range of 593 mid to 594, right? In terms of the best level, it's considered 593.50 to 593.90. That's the best overall zone. When the SPY hits the range, the most likely outcome is a drop first, is a sell-off. So that's going to be the zone for puts, very, very close to previous day highs on Friday. That's the best level for puts. Now, let's discuss the game plan for call options. So in terms of call options, within this overall market, one of the best strategies has been the break and retest and the gap close reversal at key oversold levels. So in terms of the SPY, we are literally selling off from 594 all the way down to 588 at the speed of light. In terms of where we ended up closing, right? So in terms of the previous closing price, like I said, so 594.20 literally closed towards the exact highs. So 594.20, that's going to be a gap close reversal level where we're buying puts. Slightly under that in this 593 range, that's going to be a breakdown retest level where we're interested in buying puts. Now, let's discuss this overall pattern. So based off of what I'm seeing on this overall pattern where the SPY, it has this uptrend right here in this hard sell-off, the most likely outcome is, in terms of the normal trading hours, we can still potentially drop during the pre-market trading session. But based off of what I'm seeing, just, looking throughout the 10-day, 30-minute chart patterns, when a SPY has these uptrends like this to the sideways and it comes crashing back down, it tends to recover and it tends to spike. So the number one trade idea is going to be to buy call options towards the normal trading hour session, likely early into the morning, likely after 10 a.m. And then in terms for puts, we're just waiting for, 593.50 to 594 zone, right? But in terms of this game plan for calls, I do have a key time, and it's going to be towards normal trading hours. Like I would say ideally after 10 a.m. What would make this idea more ideal is if we just kept on dropping, or if we just stayed still towards an oversold level in the pre-market. That's what would make it more ideal. So preferably in terms of buying calls and this whole trade idea for calls, I really don't want to see the market have a massive spike during the pre-market. If it does, I'm fine with it, but it's got to come crashing back down very, very quickly, right? So in terms of this overall trade idea that I'm presenting, it does have time to it. And like I said, ideally we want the SPY to be either still or even better, just selling off during the pre-market in terms of this idea for calls. In terms of overall times, ideally past 10 a.m., early into the morning, normal trading hours. Now that I explained to you the times, and I also explained to you, ideally in the pre-market, we're going to want to see either stillness or even better, a sell-off in the pre-market, even better, a sell-off, within the first 30 minutes of market open, right? What's going to be the levels? So in terms of the levels to be buying these call options, and again, it's going to be aligned with that time as well. So the time is going to help, in a sense, identify the bottom and the levels too, heading into that 10 a.m. mark, very, very likely. But, in terms of levels, let's discuss the levels here. So I'm going to clear this out here real quick. All right, so let me show you in terms of the best overall levels in terms of SPY to be buying calls this week. So right here, this is where the zone gets very, very interesting, right? So in terms of extended hours levels, we have this resistance. We have this resistance right here during this extended hours level. This right here, this is going to be a very strong zone to be buying calls in between this range right here. That's going to be break and retest right here, 587, key support right here, 586. That's a very strong zone to be buying calls in between 587 to 586, right? And it's also aligned with a breakout and retest during the extended hours. So in terms of the extended hours, you have this resistance right here at 587.50. You have this resistance right here in the 586.50s. You have this resistance right here in the 586. You have this resistance right here in the 585. So, in terms of the key breakout and retest levels that have not been tested during extended hours, you can see this one right here. It had a breakout and it was tested during normal trading hours with the green, red, green, bullish run, very bullish confirmation. In terms of the ones that really lacked that overall test during the normal trading hours, it was the ones that were slightly higher. I would say this, like I said, this 587.50 to 586 overall zone, that's going to be the first main zone to be considering buying call options. Now, in terms of below that overall level, the next level is, this is another interesting level. This was a break and retest level right here, and the SPY tested it during normal trading hours right here at the gap, very strong move up. And then it tested slightly above that right here, this key resistance in the pre-market. And then it bottomed, break, retest right here, and that was during extended hours. So another very strong level to buy calls is going to be at this 584 to 583.50. And then in terms of the level below that, where we're interested in buying call options, it's going to be this level right here. This is another break and retest in a key oversold zone towards this 581.50 to 580. So those would genuinely be the best levels for call options. If we were to go, in terms of lower than that, below that it's 577, and then below that it's a very rare level, 572 to 571 calls there as well, right? So basically, we're looking for one of those levels. If not, then in terms of the levels above would be towards this overall, this 588 range, right? The point is, a massive move is going to occur at the market open. If it drops the first 30 minutes, it's likely going to recover past 10 a.m., right? So I would encourage you to look for bullish and trend reversal 30-minute candlestick confirmations in the pre-market if we're selling off, and during normal trading hours very early into the morning. The most likely outcome is we bounce after 10 a.m. in terms of the overall patterns that I'm seeing, right? But if you're seeing we're at some very strong levels and the pre-market's reacting very, very bullish, you could try calls towards open, not ideally the best situation. But that's what I would focus on, man. That's what I would focus on, man. Really past that 10 a.m. mark, you could look for some sort of, trend reversal 30-minute candlestick confirmation. It could be something like where it's just a big red 30-minute candlestick confirmation, and then after 10 a.m. it just starts to reverse, right? So maybe even waiting after 10:30 a.m., right? But the point is, the best likely outcome is we start to bottom towards 10 a.m., but ideally for that to overall happen and to execute on that trade idea, especially in a blind sense where there's lack of some sort of confirmation, is we want to be at oversold levels. We want to be at one of the levels I gave you, and then from there, what you can do is you can buy into that. If we're at a key oversold level, the lower the better. And another thing you can do is just wait for a reversal. Just wait for a break and retest. So, just to show you in terms of like what that can look like in terms of a shift, right? You're looking for a shift. In terms of capturing the overall trend, if you're trying to get a clear confirmation where you're not in at the exact lows trying to catch a falling knife, even though this will likely work out, another trade idea is just following the overall trend once it starts to shift, once it starts to reverse. So, I'll show you what that looks like. You can just literally do this heading into tomorrow, right? So if the SPY is selling off, it could have a big red bearish 30-minute candlestick confirmation at market opens possible. Just identify some sort of resistance. So like, in terms of some resistance, you could say this is resistance right here, right? The SPY was dropping around this level. Then it started to have a reversal. This was previous resistance right here, started to form higher support, green, red, green, started to break out, retested, formed the higher support right here, and started to break out, right? So if you're seeing the SPY, it's selling off, it's forming resistance, and then you see it's trying to form a higher support level on the 30-minute chart. Then you see it's breaking above a resistance level. So right here, this was the breakout. This is the drop back down, reacting as support. So, you could see right here, this was the clear visual of a higher floor. The higher floor was formed at a previous 30-minute resistance, but not towards this heavy resistance level. Then this was the higher floor confirming that this is bullish. Green, red, green is bullish. Then it's going to start to break out, right? This is confirmation to be buying calls. Then when it breaks out above this, you wait for the SPY, drop back down, and if it's reacting as support, forming these bullish pins, trend reversal candlesticks, buy calls, and it's going to continue to push overall higher. So, like I said, man, the most likely outcome is a bullish recovery. In terms of timing, likely after 10 a.m., we could potentially drop first 30 minutes into the market open. What I would prefer to happen is a drop in the pre-market and even better, a drop within the first 30 minutes. Look, if we had a drop in the pre-market and we had a drop in the first 30 minutes, I would say I would just auto buy. I would likely just auto buy calls after 10 a.m. and consider that to be one of the best entries and just hold it throughout the day. In terms of the most likely outcome and the best trade idea in terms of like an auto buy level, it would literally be that. If we're dropping into the pre-market, if we're dropping into the first 30 minutes, after that first 30-minute closing red candle, I would strongly consider calls, especially if it's towards one of those oversold levels. That would be the most ideal outcome in terms of a trade idea, a day before in advance. That would be the best one I have for you in terms of a most likely outcome, right? And then I explained too, if you want to, trade in a more shift of trend where you're not getting in the kind of more of a blind sense, an overall oversold trade, that could be the best entry. Like I said, you could just wait for the trend to shift. I explained to you the most likely outcome and how this can bottom. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but it's something that I would likely just take in terms of this situation as an auto buy call level based off of everything I've seen. But like I said, another thing you can do is you can just wait for the trend to shift. Wait for some resistance to form, wait for a breakout, wait for a drop back down to retest. Once you see the higher support is forming on the breakout, just buy calls right into the spike. Wait for the shift. Regardless, even if you took the trade idea on calls, the one that's a bit more blinded, the most likely outcome, you should still be green even if you were red on that. If you decided to then, if you went red on that and then later into the day, you waited for a break and retest and we had a big spike, you should still be green on a 50% win rate. If you can't figure out with Risk Management 101 and just trading in general with big wins and adding to wins and setting profit stops, if you can't figure out how to trade 0 to 8 farther money options and have a 50% win rate, then it's not for you. A 50% win rate trading 0 to 8 options, that's considered like you can be extremely profitable with the system that we've created. So it's like, in a way, it doesn't even matter if this trade idea works or not, but I'm still going to take it because I'm in terms of my intuition, this is a very strong trade idea that I'm still going to take. And the thing about that is, it's just regardless of what happens, is really not going to affect me. If it's red, it's red. If it's green enough to walk away, but I'm still going to keep on fucking trading. And if it's red, I'll be green later on throughout the day. We literally go green 9.5 out of every 10 trading business days, man. So with that being said, man, it's just very, very easy to identify a shift in an overall reversal in a trend with the break and retest strategy using the 30-minute candlestick chart confirmations in floor, right? So that's the overall game plan. I gave you the best ideas. I gave you the best levels. That's what I'm going to be sharing in terms of for now. Now, in terms of profit targets, right? So if we're in on these calls, what are some profit targets, right? So in terms of levels, so this 588, what's above 588? 590, what's above 590? 591.50, likely going to drop first when 591.50 hits. Once we finally go above this 591.50, 592, once we go above 592, we see that massive move towards previous day highs, then sell off, right? Those are the overall ranges. Make sure you set profit stops. Quickly add to winners, set profit stops, leave runners, move your profit stops up as the trade's working in your favor. Detach some of your position size from your profit stop so you can leave runners, right? So you shouldn't be profit stopped out on your entire position size. Now, let's get into the trades. So you guys are well aware that Fridays tend to be our absolute best trading days. This is literally living proof. This was the first message that I posted on Friday. Do you understand? I make clear living signal. This is the first message that I posted within the chat. Now, in terms of this trade, the wild part about this was I was looking at UNH throughout the entire day, and I was so close. My intuition, I was tapped in, and I was very, very close to buying UNH calls, literally towards the exact lows at a much lower price at a much lower time. But I hesitated. And then when I looked back at it, I literally timed it perfectly and got in at the perfect fucking time. And then the calls went from fucking 190 to 1500. And like I said, literally less than like 30 fucking minutes, man. So that's the crazy thing, man. If you guys are ever trading or watching a stock and you have that strong intuition that you're tapped in that you should take a trade, you should take that. But if you decide to hesitate, man, later on throughout the day, keep on watching. And if there's a strong enough pull, then take it then. And that's, for me, the pull was later on when the price was higher. But the beauty of that was the timing. The timing fucking made up for that. If I would have bought this earlier, I would have had to held it longer to experience such massive gains, but the entry would have been so much fucking better. I would have been towards the exact lows. But the beauty of this was, something really kicked where I just had to get in on this fucking trade. Looking at it later on as the chart was more developed, like I said, it is a lot easier to trade if you wait for a chart to develop. One of the reasons why I may have hesitated is because I was watching it very early on, and I normally don't enter trades very early on because in terms of my educational system, I prefer to trade when the chart is developed unless I have a strong idea in terms of the market open a day beforehand, like in terms of tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a day, and this usually happens like for me once or twice a week. Tomorrow is going to be a day where I actually want to trade the market open. It's very, very rare because I have high standards. But one of the things that awakens, that activates me to trade during the pre-market is when we have massive gap ups or massive gap downs. When there's a big overreaction and I see a pattern where reversal is likely going to occur and I'm not chasing the gap and go or the gap and goes where it gaps up and keeps going or gaps down keeps going. I don't like chasing that in a sense. But if I'm seeing a reversal opportunity, that's where you're going to see me show up in the pre-market the most. And that could happen once or twice during normal trading hours. That could happen once or twice the most. So overreactions activate me to trade during the market open. And I was watching UNH because it had such a fucking overreaction, right? But I hesitated. I hesitated on the idea. But when the chart developed, my confirmation came in, man. So look, I'm going to walk you through this trade. I'm going to walk you through this entire strategy. I'm going to walk you through some of the basics. This is what nobody else is showing you within the market. This is something that I've created with my eyes, with my mind on how I read the charts. So this is a pure technical fucking strategy. And my strategy was telling me to get in earlier, but I hesitated. But I waited for the chart to develop more. And once the chart developed more, and I'll explain to you the confirmation that I saw, I got in perfectly. I didn't have to wait. As soon as I got in, the fucking trade went up 1,000% in 30 fucking minutes, man. So take a look, man. This is what I pointed out in terms of the game plan. I had pointed out, if you go back throughout the daily chart, this is something that most traders don't do. So all these white lines you're seeing, this is the previous closing price, right? So you can see right here, there was a gap. There was a gap, and the gap was aligned with a break and retest. All of this right here is resistance on UNH. This right here is a gap. There was a gap to fill at 263.351 in terms of where it was having massive moves. You can see right here, massive moves would occur if it starts to break above this 276 level. This quickly ramped up all the way into the 300s, right? So UNH was starting to bottom and reverse when it closed this gap for the first time. When it hit these break and retest levels during normal trading hours for the first time, I had identified that it was showing signs of an overall reversal. And in terms of where these big moves were going to happen at the break and retest, I looked at the daily chart and I had identified that this can have an explosive move once it starts to go above the closing price of this candle right here at 576. This can quickly run into the 300s using the daily chart foundation. So I have the daily chart foundation of where the massive breakout can trigger. I also had the gap close reversal foundation. In terms of this overall plan, the plan was simple. UNH went below the gap and then it started to reverse, right? So this is a clear signal of a reversal, right? UNH was selling off. It formed resistance right here. A clear signal of a reversal is you have this oversold dip. This is literally what can happen on the SPY heading into tomorrow. And in terms of another thing that can happen on SPY tomorrow, literally just like this. Save this pattern. When you see a stock selling off like this and it forms this red 30-minute candlestick in the middle and a red and then a green 30-minute candlestick in the middle, this is a clear confirmation of a reversal. Save this pattern. This is literally why I was buying call options based off this pattern, because my experience trading SPY on an oversold reversal pattern literally reflected on this overall stock. Now, you're only going to see me trade stocks when they're 0 dates, which is on Friday. Sometimes I'll trade them on Thursday when they're 1-day expirations, right? But we prefer to trade 0-date options with this overall system that I have. That's when you're going to see me laser focused with my scanner out, not just focused on SPY, but with my scanner out, very strategically looking for setups like this one. You know, I like the overreactions, the oversold reversal type plays, overbought type of reverse plays, gap close reversals. What I'm showing you, this literally was the strategy that I used to create Trader Society, and then that expanded to creating Team Roar. So with that being said, man, you can see right here, this is the shift. This is resistance. This is the breakout. This is the higher floor. That's the shift that the trend is no longer selling off. It's having breakouts and retests. The best strategy that you can use in the market, breakout and retest and gap close reversals from a technical point of view. Strongest foundation, right? And then it kept on happening. This was your new resistance. This was your breakout. This was your retest. Green, red, green is bullish. Higher floor, bullish, right? So that's why this popped on my radar, because it was extremely oversold, right? Look at this move. We're selling off from 600. Do you understand? I've been watching UNH. I know the story behind the company. I know what happened in this overall situation, right? But in terms of when it hit my radar, where I announced to everyone watching my video, it hit my fucking radar where I was fucking summoned. Look, I got to make a call. There's a game plan here. It happened right here. Why was that? You know, I could have put this on people's radars in the fucking 600. I was watching this all along. The stock went from fucking 600 all the way to 248. It hit my fucking radar, fucking summoned, fucking activated to put all of you on to the best fucking game plan, the best fucking educational system on a game plan. You can use this on any fucking stock in the market. I just choose to use it on stocks towards Thursdays and Fridays when the option contracts are cheap. You understand? So this is a very bullish daily candlestick. I studied throughout the chart history on UNH. When it hits oversold levels, look, just go back. I literally pointed this out throughout the chart history, right? I'm capturing all these trends. I'm capturing all these patterns with my eyes, right? If you go back and study, whenever UNH has a massive sell-off, when it forms these pins, this pin right here, massive sell-off, it spikes, right? This pin right here, you can see this red pin. Next day, big spike, right? And when I'm doing this, I like to look at short-term history, but I also look at long-term, but I find short-term to have better confirmations. But the point is, it's so fucking oversold. It showed signals of a gap close reversal. It was in the process of having a gap close reversal. And not just in the process of having a gap close reversal, but it was in the process of, having a breakout and retest, having a bullish trend reversal 30-minute, have daily chart candlestick, bullish 30-minute candlestick patterns for break and retest, and also the gap. There was a gap waiting to fill above 308. There's multiple gaps waiting to fill above. So it's serving purpose. You understand? It's reversing out the gap that I showed you towards 260s. it's in the process of having a gap close reversal, and the daily chart said it can quickly explode up to 300s, and surely enough, there's a gap right here at 300s, right? So it made perfect sense to buy calls. It was so fucking oversold. But what really fucking summoned me was this. This is what fucking activated me like fucking amazing on fucking Friday. I was watching this throughout the whole day. I was so close. This is when right here, when this 30-minute candlestick right here, when these two 30-minute candlesticks, so look, this is where I got in, 12:33 p.m. So I got in right here on the opening. As soon as I fucking got in, these calls went like fucking crazy. It was the biggest fucking move of the fucking day. I timed it like fucking perfectly. But look, I was tempted to get in right here when this closed red because I know this was on the come up of a gap close reversal to start to explode and fill the gap. And I was well aware that it was oversold, but it was one of those situations. It's like, I'm kind of buying into a falling knife, but it's likely going to recover and it's a best entry. If you're doing it this way, it's going to take longer for the gains to overall come. But I had identified this is very, very oversold. I was interested in buying call options, and this is a key trend reversal red bearish 30-minute candlestick, right? So it was key for me to get in literally on the opening of this, right? I was so close to getting in towards 12 p.m., but I hesitated. But then in terms of the confirmation, when it was backed by a green 30-minute candlestick, I mean, to me, this is like a fucking mirror, man. Save this pattern. When this right here is at a break and retest or at a key support level, this is a key trend reversal pattern. Red in the middle, green in the fucking middle, man. You can make up your own fucking names for these 30-minute candlestick patterns. I don't learn this from fucking books. I learned this from looking at the fucking charts and studying how these patterns repeat themselves, right? And by putting all the fucking cards within the deck within my favor, right? I'm literally giving you the fucking cards to the fucking deck, right? So this is a key trend reversal pattern. I almost bought it right here in terms of my experience with this overall pattern in this situation. I'm getting in towards the lows, but it still lacks a bit of a confirmation. But when I saw this was green fucking face in it, that was basically like a fucking mirror with this fucking pattern that I experienced before where it's 100% confirmed. Right here, it felt very confirmed, but when I saw this green align with it, I said, this is 100% fucking confirmed. I'm getting in. And then at 12:33 p.m., as soon as that green 30-minute candlestick closed, aligned with that double bottom, that key overall pattern, this nice V-shaped recovery, I literally got in right here. Look at this. This is when I got in these calls. 12:33 p.m., my first trade on the day. And like I said, I was very close to buying those calls at 12 p.m., right? So anyways, this is where I got in. I literally got in right here, 3 minutes into that 30-minute candlestick opening up. This is where I got in. As soon as I fucking got in, look at what fucking happened. This went from 276 all the way to 284. So if you set a profit stop, there wasn't a big enough pullback until right here, 285 to 282. This is why setting profit stops is fucking amazing instead of just selling. If you set a profit stop, you would have been profit stopped out right around here. And right around here, these fucking calls were above 800, 900 a fucking contract, right? So even if you're going to sell, this is why I say, man, leave runners, detach from your profit stop, and then leave profit stops. Sometimes you're going to be on trades, they just go straight up, and you don't get profit stopped out until you're up like fucking 3, 4, 500% plus. Sometimes it's going to go straight up and come right back down. You get profit stopped out for a smaller win. And then detach some of your position size from your profit stop. And with that, those are your runners. You just decide where do you want to sell those, right? So you can do both. So in terms of this overall trade, man, everyone should have been in on this. I gave you the preparation on why I was fucking summoned, why I was fucking activated, why this hit my fucking radar, man. Do you understand? This is the first fucking time that I talked about this stock. Do you think it's by accident? You think it's by luck that I caught the reversal fucking perfectly? No. I have a strategic strategy that has led to so many fucking successful traders, that has led to creating Team Roar, that has led to so fucking much. And when it hits my fucking radar, I show up as a fucking signal with perfect fucking timing and alignment, not just with the fucking game plan, but with the fucking confirmations. I have the whole fucking deck, man. So, seeing that pattern activated my fucking plan to a fucking T, and that really shifted me to just pull the trigger on the fucking trade idea. Because at first I hesitated because it was just a red 30-minute candlestick. But man, if I would have just gotten there, I would have been the best entry, but I would have had to wait longer in a sense. So in terms of this situation, I waited for a better confirmation, got in at a slightly higher entry, but the timing was fucking perfect. That was the beauty of it. It was not only the best confirmation, but the timing was perfect. So it really made up, in a sense, for not getting in on that overall hesitation, but still, that would have been a phenomenal idea. It just goes to show you on how you want to trade. You could trade both ways. You could trade like that. We're just trying to get in towards more of a lack confirmation falling knife, but it's such a good fucking level where you're likely gonna still fucking win, even if it were to just keep on dropping fucking lower, because at first it's very likely gonna bounce, right? There's a lot of different ways to trade. When trying to catch a falling knife reversal or trying to wait for more of a shift, more of a stronger confirmation reversal. I mean, if you do it right, you can win both fucking ways doing it, right? But obviously, most people will feel a lot more comfortable in a much more confirmed way, right? And if you do it in a more confirmed way, the timing is typically going to be better. If you do it in a less confirmed way and you're right, your entry is typically going to be better, but there's going to be some chaos likely in between that, right? So with that being said, man, I bought these UNH 277.5 calls at 190 cents a contract. Some people were going further out. You can buy whatever strike you want to buy. Some people were going further out with strikes of like fucking the cost of 100 cents, 80 cents, right? These very fucking cheap contracts overall. And in 2 fucking minutes, the calls went up 55 fucking percent, man. 55 fucking percent. Someone said just for the day. It's like, guys, we don't put expirations. The reason why we don't put expirations on the trades is because we trade with the closest expirations, which is 0 dates. And if we trade a fucking stock and there's no expirations and it's not a 0 date, it's just the closest expiration then, right? If I were to buy these UNH calls on Monday, I wouldn't need to put an expiration because we go with the closest expiration. These aren't considered swing trades, right? These are day trades, right? So just understand, we don't post the expirations because we trade 0 dates. And if we're in on a trade and there's no 0 dates on the option chain and it's a stock, that means we're in on the closest expiration. We always go with the closest one, 0 dates. And if we trade before it's a 0 date on a stock, then it's the closest expiration, right? Unless we put there's an expiration in the fucking trade, right? We're known for trading 0 date options. So with that being said, I got out very, very quickly for nearly 100% profit return, selling at 362 cents first trade of the day. Now, this is the key. The lesson in that is understanding this. Like, yeah, I sold it way too fucking quickly, right? But everyone knows as a trader, especially once you've mastered trading and you have a system that works, the hardest part about trading is where to sell. And there's systems you can make to sell. Like I said, you could set profit stops. You can add to winners to increase the wins. You can move the profit stops up higher. You can detach your position size, leave some to sell deeper in the money, leave some to sell at key levels. There's strategies for that. Because like I said, the hardest part of trading, once you master this, is literally where to fucking sell. But this just goes to show you. So as you could see, I sold it fairly quickly within 4 minutes, 362 cents, right? So in terms of where I got out, I literally got out right fucking here. Now, let's say I just had the profit stop set, didn't sell it, and just kept letting it ride, I would have been out right fucking here. I would have been profit stopped out right here when this was at 282.50. And that would have been towards the 600 to 700 cents a range. So it goes to show you, instead of just selling, if you set a profit stop, there's going to be trades where they just keep on going straight the fuck up and you move the profit stop up higher and then you get profit stopped out where your profit stop is set, no matter how quickly it drops, right? I mean, obviously this right here from 284.50 to 281, that's like a big enough of pullback where you're likely going to be profit stopped out. But the point is, if I just set the profit stop, I would have been profit stopped out right here, which would have been double the gains. So think about that. You can detach some of your position size from your profit stop, sell that wherever the fuck you want, leave runners, sell deep in the money, and then let the profit stop do its work, right? I'm showing you how to be self-sufficient and how for you to trade on your own, sell on your own, right? We're literally going to get you in at the best fucking entries fucking possible. But I'm telling you, the hardest part to trading becomes the sell when you've mastered this, right? And using that profit stop can help you maximize wins a lot. And it also helps protect you from going green to red on the smaller wins. And detaching some of your position size gives you opportunity to just manually sell wherever the fuck you want. Test your experience in the market, sell at key levels, sell at deeper in the money, stuff like that. So I encourage people to do both. Detach like 30% of your position size from the profit stop and set the rest as the profit stop, right? Move the profit stop up higher, do both. So the trade was fucking amazing, man. So many fucking people fucking killed it, man. Big shout out, man. Big shout out to this guy. He's been a very loyal member with us, man. $966 profit, man. Absolutely, love seeing you guys absolutely crush it, man. Big shout out to him, man. Very positive energy. So like I said, man, this was fucking amazing. The whole fucking chat banked on it, man. People were saying like, yeah, you sold too soon, but they're good with 100%. Is that, guys, we need to be better. If we're entering trades that go up 1,000%, we need to be setting the profit stops, leaving runners, selling deep the money. That's why I'm saying, like, when I exit my play, I don't want to be that. I don't want that to be like a clear signal to just get out of your entire position. That's something I really want in terms of self-sufficiency, for you guys to really kind of sell on your own but make sure you set the profit stops too. Set the profit stops, detach some of your size from the profit stops, sell that on your own. That's what I encourage for everyone. I mean, you could tell some of your position size where I sell, unless like I'm screaming from the fucking root of the fucking chat, like everyone just knows, like, dude, we just gotta fucking sell. Like there's a clear signal saying just sell, sell, sell. But I really do encourage people in terms of self-sufficiency to sell on their own. But part of that is setting profit stops, right? Always set the profit stop when you're up 10%, right? Because you need to understand, man, the hardest part about trading is where to fucking sell, man. But yeah, you're gonna see there's systems to fucking selling. So we all crushed it, man. Look at this, at the speed of fucking light. This went fucking crazy, man. Look at that. We were in like right towards here, just boom, 500, like fucking that, man. So went to 700 cents at 12:43 p.m., man. It just goes to show you what you can do within the stock market if you wait to trade the best set of best prices. As someone who's very rare and who's aware of their presence and how rare they become, like I said, it's literally, this is a clear reflection of me and where I'm at within trading. I mean, you guys, you don't see me trade a lot of stocks. I made it very clear. The asset class that I trade is 0-date options. In terms of stocks, they don't become 0 dates until Friday. So in the meantime, we just trade fucking SPY, because there's 0 dates every single fucking day, and SPY is just the best one. It's literally the best ticker. You're not going to find a better fucking ticker to trade 0 dates on. SPY is the absolute best ticker. You master one ticker, that's all you fucking need. But I'm telling you, on these fucking Fridays, there's going to be rare plays, and these rare plays will present bigger opportunities than SPY. And I capture these rare plays using my strategies, man. Like, this was an extremely rare play. UNH. There was a story behind the fucking company. The stock went to fucking 600 to 248 at the speed of light, right? I call it the perfect fucking reversal. That's not by accident. I have a clear system. I have a very clear signal. That's another thing, man. In terms of trading, you guys need to have very clear signals. In terms of your phone, my phone, it is so fucking clear. My gosh, I cleared every fucking thing on my phone. No bullshit fucking notifications, no bullshit fucking spam numbers, no bullshit fucking anything. It is fucking clear. If a notification hits my fucking phone, that is a clear fucking signal. That is a clear fucking signal of, this is important, I need to fucking see this. Or this is fucking money, I need to fucking look at this. You understand? And part of that, you need to have that awareness of identifying a clear fucking signal. That's another thing in terms of like what I've become, a very clear and clean signal. You can have a very strong signal, a very strong frequency, but you got to keep it fucking clean, man. That's what I'm saying. Like me, I don't want anything reaching me that's not fucking clean like that, That's why, just taking time to create systems with your phone, systems with notifications, system with your emails, making sure messages, things that reach you, things that you consume are worth it, that align with your signal, that align with what the fuck you're trying to do, man. Staying very, very clear. That's why I'm saying, like, when something hits my fucking radar, it's got to be something like fucking this. That's what I want to fucking see. I want to see the best setup at the best fucking price. If I'm getting some fucking notification on my phone about a fucking stock, I want it to be at the best fucking price, at the best fucking setup, man. You got to keep your signal very, very clear within trading. You don't want to be fucking distorted. That's another thing, in terms of chat rooms and notifications and all this stuff, just keep it fucking clear, man. Keep it fucking clear. Find the gems. And then you got to tune out the rest, man, and figure out how to make certain things just unreachable, like in that sense, man. Like I said, my phone is so fucking clear. It's like there's not a lot of noise. There's not a lot of notifications. And that's all a reflection of the life that I'm creating too. Like, it's very, very clear, man. And that's one thing, in terms of creating systems, if you want a strong signal, keep it fucking clear. And that's just a reflection of the overall market too. So yeah, that's been one thing as well. But yeah, man, like I said, man, like, I'm literally getting to the point where it's going to be the strongest and clearest signal, the strongest, clearest frequency, mirror, like every fucking thing is aligned, man. It's going to be absolutely fucking insane, absolutely fucking amazing. So, yeah, man, like I said, the fucking calls went to 850 cents. Someone made a $4,500 profit holding two fucking contracts, $4,500 profit on that, man. Like I said, man, our group's fucking amazing. Everyone fucking loves it. Fucking amazing, man. Fucking absolutely crushed it, man. Absolutely fucking crushed it. Look at these fucking results. Fucking amazing, man. $1,200 on UH calls. That's what I love doing, man. I love showing up in presence, you know? It's like the signal, the frequency, it all speaks for itself. It's like I don't even have to, I'm seen by not even being seen. Like, it's just the vibration, people feel the energy. It's just fucking, it's amazing, man, in terms of energy and what that does, man. So yeah, man, just I just been keeping my signal extremely clear, man. Yeah, that was the overall trade. That was the recap. See, so someone said more, please. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. I mean, there could be some magic in terms of like activating and summoning this, but like it doesn't, I can't just pull this shit out of the fucking hat. It doesn't work like fucking that, man. Things do show up though. Things do show up, and this is what showed up. It's just fucking wild, man. It's just fucking wild, like in terms of the story with this company and how it just kept on fucking selling off. And then as soon as I fucking show up, this company has a fucking reversal. Out of all the fucking companies, UNH, of course. Like, what the fuck, man? That's just interesting. That's just fucking wild, man. Like, this fucking company, man, that in itself is just interesting, man. Out of all the fucking days, the day I fucking show up, it just has a reversal, man. It's just so fucking interesting. The story behind this, the massive sell-off, the speed of fucking light. And then I tell everyone, this is, it's on my radar. I'm looking to buy calls, and it was on a fucking Friday. That's another thing. Another reason, this is a key as well. If you're seeing a stock just getting fucking hammered like this is key for reversals. Write this down for reversals. In terms of reversals, when a stock is this brutally down and there's a key signal of reversal, what gets me excited and more of a confirmation of a reversal is this. This is key information as well. On a Friday, if a stock like this has fucking 0 dates on Friday and it's showing signs of a fucking reversal, it's going to likely go fucking crazy, man. On a fucking Friday with those 0 dates expiring, that's when everyone's going to show the fuck up. That's when I'm fucking showing up. I'm not showing up on a fucking Thursday, fucking Wednesday, I'm showing up on a fucking Friday, man. When there's 0 dates and it's showing sign of a fucking reversal, I'm saying like, dude, these contracts are getting ready to expire fucking worthless. And Friday, and a big move is setting up, sign me the fuck up, man. That's why I'm saying 0 days could be very useful, and that reversal sense on stocks for Fridays is very, very special to capture a reversal or capture a big move on a Friday for a stock in a situation like this with 0 dates. It's like, again, it's just like activation. Literally the 0 dates like activated fucking summoned me, man. It's just fucking, it's interesting to think about, man. So, yeah, man, like I said, that's exactly what the fuck I did. I gave the game plan. I showed the fuck up. That was the one message. Like I said, man, when a notification hits my fucking line, it's got to be something like this. I could have said anything within the chat. I gave the game plan a night before. I could have said anything. I could have been in here chatting all fucking day. This was the first thing that I said in my chat. And again, that's when I showed up as the signal at 12:33 p.m. I could have said some shit beforehand. I could have said what I was thinking, whatever the fuck. I was interested in UNH, but I didn't say anything. Just stayed silent. Once the clear confirmation was in, I dropped the fucking signal, man. That's what I do. And that's the type of notifications that I want to hit my fucking line. Man, if you know someone doing that, you let me know. You can let me know in the fucking comments if you know someone fucking doing that, man. Because in terms of my phone, I'm turning my fucking phone into a clear fucking signal fucking money printing fucking machine. That's what I'm turning my fucking phone into, man. And I've never looked into like other groups doing that and stuff like that, man. G-Roar, he joined my group. He was a student of my group, and he learned a lot of technicals from me, and I learned a lot of the like systematic mechanics from him. And he came into my group. He was dropping these amazing fucking trades like this, and then I started doing the fucking same, man. It's just fucking amazing, man. Like this came to me, and I never looked for this. This came to me. And man, we both learned a lot from each other, man. So yeah, man, it's just fucking amazing. Like I said, man, I mean, that's what I want hitting my phone with news, with signals, with scanners. I want clear fucking signals that are gonna give me some type of insight, some type of money information, like something like this. This is exactly what the fuck I want. G-Roy, he does it as well, man. Fucking crushing every single fucking day, man. Signals dropping like fucking crazy, man. That's what I'm optimizing my phone for, man. I don't want no bullshit fucking notifications hitting my fucking line, man. It's like, don't go giving your number out. It's like, you know, just random people or people on or anything like that. Just I'm keeping my system, my signal, my frequency, I'm keeping it very, very clean, man. Very, very clean. So yeah, man, it's just, I'm telling you, when you really unlock that activation, presence within your trading, frequency, vibration, summoning, like all these different things with the deck, it's a different level, man. Like I've said, I've hit a level where I literally want the clearest fucking signal possible. Absolutely no fucking noise. That's why, in a sense, like the whole group chat feature, like, I mean, it's interesting to see, but yeah, I mean, in terms of the group chat feature, I've definitely and losing a lot of interest in that sense. But I mean, it is interesting to see in terms of the growth and how education is passed on and students growing. Like Can Man, in terms of his evolution, he's definitely evolving. I could see it, man. In terms of Can Man, I mean, if you looked at our entire community throughout Can Man's history, you can definitely see that, you know, he's evolving, and it's very interesting, you know, to see that, you know, how people evolve over time, and if they're open, you know, to showing in terms of their evolution, or if they're more private. But yeah, man, it's all interesting to see. But like I said, man, I've just been very focused on me and just becoming a very, very clear signal, you know, activation within the overall market, and just delivering the highest quality setups that I see that reflect on my educational system. The trade was purely based on, you know, education, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. So I showed you what the best setup looks like, the gap close reversal. Like I said, man, you go back to my first videos on YouTube, I literally started a company, Trader Society, and the foundation of the company was to teach everyone the strategy of the gap close reversal strategy. If you study SPY, all SPY has been fucking doing is just reversing at all the fucking gaps. It's literally the best strategy you can use within the fucking market, the gap close reversal trading strategy. And in terms of like more recent things I paired it with the break and retest strategy. That was another strategy that I figured out as time came on. But in terms of the break and retest strategy, that was a very popular strategy that I wasn't aware of. That was just something that I figured out on my own. Like I said, I figured this shit out on my own. But I basically paired the break and retest with the gap close reversal. Not that I need to, but that's just another add-on to the deck. Sometimes I just do gap close reversal. But if you just look, man, every single fucking time, gap right here, reversed, gap right here, reversed, gap right here, reversed, gap right here, reversed. We've been capturing these every single fucking time. This strategy, when it was early on, I'm the one who made this fucking massive, and it made my fucking company massive. And then from there, G-Roar and I, you know, we fused together, and we've created something fucking amazing, man. Now we're doing far out of the money, zero-day options, the best asset class, with the highest win rate. Is the best fucking system within the fucking market. Like, we've evolved so much throughout time. It literally, this company started with a gap close reversal, and training students, teaching them everything I know about the market. Then we evolved into Team Roar, man. It's just fucking amazing. Like, in terms of everything, you know, that has evolved over time. But yeah, man, using that strategy on a stock on a Friday with 0 dates is like a dream, man. It's the best feeling on the fucking world, man. Like I said, you can go on my channel and just search it up, man. You know, literally one of my most viewed videos is that fucking strategy, and it's the same strategy I used on UNH, and you can try to use it on your own with other stocks. You can go through on a scanner on stocks, look for unique opportunities like this, identify gaps, right? But yeah, starting that led to Team Roar. You know, but that gap close reversal strategy, that was literally one of the beginnings of a fucking evolution, man. And you know, it's overall Team Roar as well. So yeah, it's just fucking just parts of one of that. So parts of one of those beginnings. So yeah, man, like I said, man, this is just fucking amazing. If you guys do want to join us and trade alongside us, it's the first link down below in the description. We trade cheap, low risk, far out of the money 0-to-8 option contracts. We're known for selling them deep in the money for the biggest percentage gains. We have the highest win rate in the game doing this. We do not use stop losses. So in terms of an R multiple is your max risk per trade. The most you put into a 0-to-8 option is the most you lose, right? So if you put in $100, the most you lose is $100, right? So your max risk per trade could be a couple percentage of your account. You only need to buy one contract. The average price of a contract we buy, 50 cents multiplied by 100 is $50, right? So you can risk $50, and if you risk $50, what you can make in terms of our trades, you can make double that, triple that, quintuple that, 3 to 5x, sometimes 10x, right? Each trade is different. But the point is, if you buy a contract at $50, realistically, you can make like $125 to $200 plus. On the best trades, $500 to $1,000 plus. Cheapest, lowest risk, highest rewarding potential, right? We do not set stop losses. Our max risk per trade is what we put into the trade. If the trade expires worthless and goes to zero, the most we lose is what we put in, our max risk per trade. When a trade is red and it drops 70% plus, it's down that much, it comes back to life and it goes green. When we're up 10%, we set a profit stop, we get profit stopped out. We don't go green to red. 7 out of 10 trades that are down 70% plus flip back to green enough to set a profit stop, which is another reason why we don't sell for losses and why we don't set a stop loss. And there's no reason to set a stop loss if your max risk per trade is everything you put into the trade. You can just let it expire worthless and goes to zero, right? One of the reasons why 7 out of 10 of our down trades we call them dead plays that are down 50% come back to life, is because we trade the trend. And we do go far of the money, but not far enough to where it's not going to go in the money, right? So we don't have to time it perfectly. All we have to do is hold the trade, right? A lot of the trades will time perfectly spot on, like I did with UNH. If we don't time it perfectly spot on, we'll hold it. It comes back to life 7 out of 10 times. When it does drop that much, sometimes we enter a second strike. As long as we're right about the trend, that second strike tends to be at the exact lows for the biggest percentage gains. And the strike before that we're holding as a loss comes back and goes to green. Both tend to be massive wins. Now, in terms of setting profit stops, when we're up 10%, we like to add to winners when we're up 5, 10, 15, 20%. Very, very quickly. When we win, we tend to keep on winning. When we win, we tend to win very big. So early into trade, we add to wins. Double to triple the position size. Double to triple the position size. Think about it like this. You put in 1 R multiples, let's say like 1% of your account. You add another R multiple, now you're up to 2% of your account. You add another R multiple, now you're up to 3% of your account, right? Every time you add, you can double your gains. So if you add twice, you could double to triple those gains, right? Now, with that being said, it's how we increase our gains in a safe way. We set a profit stop. When we add to a winner, we set a profit stop. When you set a profit stop, it's impossible to go green to red. Then you move the profit stop up higher. Sometimes you're going to be profit stopped out very, very quickly. The trades can drop just as quickly as they went up, which means if your trade went up 50% in a couple minutes, if you hold it a couple more minutes later, it can drop 50%, right? So you set the profit stops, you move the profit stops up higher, and in terms of these profit stops, you don't put in your entire position size. You can detach 20, 30% of your size as runners, as where you want to sell that position size, right? So you set profit stops to ensure you don't go green to red, move them up higher to maximize the trade in a safe way. Once it finally has a big pullback, you get profit stopped out at your profit stop, not where the big pullback leads to. And you can also detach 20, 30% of your size as runners, and you decide where you want to sell those. You can trim, you could sell some of that deeper in the money, hold for the bigger win. You could sell some of that at key levels, key times, right? So that's what we do. We have the highest win rate in the game doing this. After my first trade on the day, absolutely crush it. It's in terms of the trades, like that's literally the best setup, the best fucking price, man. Everybody in the fucking chat was fucking killing those fucking UNH calls, man. It's fucking amazing. But like I said, man, I did end up going 3 for 3. I did 594 calls at 42 cents. Those went up like 30-40%. And then I did it again, 594 calls at 35 cents. Those went up at the speed of fucking light. So the trades were fucking phenomenal, man. So like I said, man, that's what I'm focused on. I mean, in terms of the game plan that I presented to you, it literally shows you the power of, showing up with the execution process and the game plan. It shows you, the process. I prepare to trade the best set of those prices. I showed up as a clear fucking signal with the best confirmation. I timed the trade perfectly. And that's what a trader should do. They shouldn't be distracted. They shouldn't be disordered. They should be fucking clear, man. Clear as fucking water, right? Literally all I fucking drink is just fucking water and fucking sparkling water. I don't drink a lot of like beverages, stuff like that. I never drink fucking liquor anymore. I stay very, very clean and very, very clear. If you want to show up with presence in a clear signal, that's what you got to do. I mean, it's one of the things you got to do. There's a lot more to it than that. But yeah, man, like I said, it's just fucking amazing to just be this fucking clear and aware and this present and embodied into it. So yeah, man, it's just fucking amazing, man. So if you do want to join us and you do want to trade alongside us, it's the first thing down below in the description. Our community, man, I'm telling you, we transform people's lives, man. This is like not a normal fucking group, and that's good. Like everyone's different, man. Everyone's on their own fucking level. Everyone's leveling up, man. Fucking Can, man, he was writing poems in the chat today with trading, man. It's fucking amazing, man. Like that's what I'm saying, man. I've been doing a lot of writing recently as well. Hasn't been a lot about trading though. But yeah, man, life is just fucking amazing, man. I really encourage you guys, if you're serious about trading alongside with us and getting results, gaining access to the best real-time zero-day options trade alert system in the market, and also gaining access to our secure private network in our community, is the first thing down below in the description. We literally transform people's lives, man. I'm telling you, if you're around the right people, the right frequency, the right vibration, the right signals, you're going to see results, awakenings, portals, activations, man. It's just fucking amazing, man. I'm telling you, I've had people, they've activated me, and now me as a mirror signal, I see how I activate people. I've had people try to like summon me. I see so much for what certain people have done for me, and now I see how I do it for other people. It's just fucking amazing, man. When you see how someone does something for you, and then you do something for other people too. It's genuinely an amazing feeling, man. To have gifts and to have certain gifts, certain powers, and to be aware of what you have and to be good. It's just fucking amazing, man. So yeah, man, just been very still, presence, clear, and I'm gonna continue to deliver the absolute best, man. Like I said, with my with what I'm doing, I'm trying to make this literally the absolute best fucking experience. That's one thing people definitely get from me is an experience. It's gonna be the absolute best experience. It's gonna be so clear, raw, unfiltered, no fucking noise. I'm telling you, man, I've really been working on my overall process with fucking everything that I'm doing, and it's just gonna keep on fucking leveling up, man. I mean, like, the bar is just so fucking high. Like, with what I've just done with UNH, now every fucking Friday, I'm gonna think about that. And I'm gonna be like, fuck, man, I gotta find a setup that's gonna be just as good or even top that, man. But now it's like, I look at UNH and I see the standard. Every time I want to trade a stock on Friday, I'm going to think about UNH, man. And that's rare. It's rare for me to trade stocks on Friday because I look for these crazy fucking amazing setups. And people don't understand, like, if you just trade these setups, whether it's literally once a week and compound your account, it fucking grows like fucking crazy, man. Like, people think this whole get rich quick thing and trade. It doesn't have to be like that. It could work like that, and Giro has proved that it could work like that, but there's other ways to do things. You can compound your account and just let time and the compounding do the work. It could just all be an illusion in a way where it can also be just time. If you have something that works, it's about showing up with presence to what's work, getting better at what's working, and just compounding the fucking account. And then time will do the favor. That's the thing, man. I think a lot of people, they don't give things time. It's like there's this illusion. People have something that works, but they don't give it the time for it to grow. They plant the seeds. They have the time for something that fucking works. But in terms of the growth, it takes time. And for some reason, a lot of traders, they don't accept that process. They go off the fucking rails. They overtrade, FOMO. They keep on trade. It's like, dude, when I show up on a fucking Friday, I'm going to think about this fucking shit, man. That's how high the fucking bar is. Because not only was it the best setup at this price, but it was just so fucking rare. And I'm the one who captured that. So now I'm thinking like, fuck, when I use this scanner that I I really got to find something like this, man. This was fucking brilliant. A fucking storyline, extremely fucking oversold, gap close reversal, break and retest, clear trend reversal, 30-minute candlestick confirmations. If you know what the fuck you're doing, technicals works, price action works. Like I said, I've been following this stock for a very long time. I've been watching it. Of course this hit my radar. It went from fucking 600 to 300 with this story, right? Of course it hit my fucking radar. But when I showed the fuck up, I showed the fuck up with presence, with frequency. This is the first fucking thing I said about the stock. The game plan, it was mentioned in the video, perfect fucking timing for that game plan, but the first fucking thing was this. It's the first fucking thing I said. And then it instantly went up to fucking 1,000. You think that's by accident? And I was planning to buy it earlier. I was so close to buying it earlier, but I waited for better confirmation. The mirror literally reflected back. It said, you missed this first one, but now there's two 30-minute candlestick confirmations. There's two clear fucking 30-minute candlestick confirmations, man. I'm telling you, man, this is fucking amazing, man. The way you can look at the stock market in a way where it's literally a fucking mirror. That's literally like, I'm literally looking at the fucking stock market right now. Like, this is literally just a fucking mirror. This is genuinely just, the stock market can be in a way, you can figure out a way how to create a system where it's literally a reflection of everything it is that you're fucking doing, man. The market, the way you trade could literally be a reflection to something so much greater than trading in a way. But the way you trade, it's literally like a mirror. It's like a fucking reflection, man. That's something that people don't understand, man. That's why people really need to look into the fucking mirror. Because I'm telling you, man, in terms of the stock market, it gets to a point where it can genuinely be like a clear reflection, a clear fucking mirror. That's another way how I'm able to capture these patterns just so fucking accurately. It's just mirroring this pattern, just seeing the overall trends, seeing the overall patterns, man. There's so much to learn, to grow, and to evolve into this life, man. And it's fucking amazing, man. It's fucking beautiful, man. So like I said, is the first link down below within the description, man. If you want to join us and trade alongside us, it's the first link down below within the description. You gain access to our 0-day option trades. Literally in the first morning trade, you can make back the cost of monthly subscription. Every single trade that is posted in here, and there's many trades, there's like fucking 30 to 50 a week, you can make back the cost of the monthly fee. Every single trade that is made can literally make back the cost. Just one fucking contract. You don't have to make one contract great again. It's already great, So it's like these cheap contracts can literally be the cost of the monthly fucking fee, man. We have the lowest churn rate in the game. Less than 10% of the people who join leave. 90% plus choose to stay with us. We have a very strong, loyal base. And like I said, I've seen members in here transform. I've seen many transformations within here. I've seen many evolutions, within here. Me and G-Roar are literally living proof. Canman's been evolving. It's fucking amazing, man, just to see how people progress over time. People come and go over time and how they come back stronger, fucking better, more evolved. It's just fucking amazing, man. So like I said, man, I'm working on some very big things behind the scenes, man. And like I said, man, the point where I'm at, I want the clearest fucking signals. And everything that I'm going to do, a lot of it is going to be focused on education, man. Education. Of course, I'll take some trades more off intuition, but it's going to be focused on an educational system. That's really the clearest educational signal in the fucking market. That's one of the things that I'm focused on, is really education. I want my trades to reflect on the education, the mirror, everything that I've creating within the market. I want my trades to be a clear reflection of the way that I trade, right? So people can learn and understand the way that I trade. UNH was a clear, perfect example of that. Obviously, a clear, perfect process of that. Obviously, when you're trading 0 dates, some of the trades are just lightning speed, and there's going to be that lack of education, right? But if you're creating plans, trading at the plans, the education is still there in a sense. But if you're making lightning speed trades, and it's just purely off intuition, something that I really don't do. In terms of G-Roar, he'll make some trades, he'll make trades solely based off of intuition, lightning speed, right? If you're doing that, it's like, in terms of teaching, it would have to be more of like teaching intuition in that sense, if the trading's more based off intuition. But he uses technical strategies and stuff like that, some of the stuff I taught him and stuff like that. But people have their different trading styles. Like I said, with my entries, it's literally solely based off of like education the vast majority of the time. That's another reason why I don't have a lot of trades, because I have education that works. It's just there's only like 1 to 3 trades a day with that execution, which is more than enough. Again, we're trading the cheapest, lowest risk contracts that have the biggest percentage gains, right? You know, it's just yeah, man, we have a lot of different fucking systems. It's fucking amazing, man. But it's the first link down below within the description if you want to join us. Like, look at this, man. This is fucking look at it, 733%, 310 UNH calls. Man, we had some members crush it. Losing is a choice, man. Look at this, 12:33 p.m. Fucking 200 right here, the fucking 850, man. Losing is a choice. That's what I'm saying, man. Losing's a personal fucking choice. If you're losing, look into the fucking mirror and literally look what's fucking reflecting back, man. I'm fucking telling you, it gets to a point where losing is a choice. It gets to a point where the hardest thing about trading is where to fucking sell. We have a system that works. We know where to enter. We know what to do if a trade drops a fuck ton of against us, right? We have clear systems that work. And we know when to enter, how to enter. G-Roar, he more, in terms of his entries, he's more like intuition. I'm more educational. That's one difference in terms of like our entries. And then when I enter, obviously I, lean towards that intuition. That's definitely very wise to have at all times. But I figured out a way with my entries where I don't need intuition, and that's a skill set in itself to enter a trade where you don't need any intuition. But I'm telling you, one of the strongest things, man, is the intuition. Intuition, my gosh. It's just like, to me, what always made a lot of sense to me is if I can create a clear educational system where I could just enter, it's like I could just keep the focus on intuition after that, along with everything with the education, right? But some people just trade solely based off of intuition. But for me, it's like I look at that and like, man, in terms of an entry solely based off your intuition, that's like wild. That's literally like a door, like a fucking portal. That's like another fucking level. Like, think about that, a sole entry solely based off your intuition. You could see a shift in momentum, some type of energy within the market, some type of shift within the market. You see a shift within the stock market. You see the momentum, you see a shift. You're looking at the community chat, you see a shift in energy, right? That can literally come directly from intuition just by observing the market, viewing things as mirrors. So it's interesting, man. That is interesting. But that's one thing with me, man. Like, a lot of my entries are genuinely just based off of education. But man, I do want to get I'm really focused on tapped in and get stronger with that intuition. I'm telling you, once you're like technical focused and have educational down, you realize like there's so much more than this into this, man. And you want to start tapping into like fucking intuition, all these other fucking things, man, like fucking portals and mirrors, all these different things, man. You start becoming signals. Like, I've really been focused on like clearing up and just cleaning my fucking signal, man. It's fucking amazing, man. Just everything, like environment, just every fucking thing, man. So yeah, man, like I said, man, like if a notification hits my phone, it needs to be something like this. That's the point where I'm at. There needs to be something where this is clear, this makes sense, I want this. Like, no fucking bullshit can hit my fucking phone anymore. I've already installed systems on my phone. It's like nothing can fucking reach in that fucking way, man. There's systems you can create on your phone with like notifications and like focus mode and not getting notifications from someone who's not in your contacts. There's a lot of different things you can do, multiple phone numbers, like there's a lot of different things you can do, man. But I'm just making things like very, very clear and just organized. Like, it's fucking amazing, man, the amount of systems you can make in this fucking world. Like, but yeah, man, that's what I've been focused on. Just the clearest fucking signals that are going to hit my fucking radar and show up like with presence, with fucking money, with stillness. I mean, when something hits me, it shouldn't have to like fucking speak. The stillness within itself, it should do everything within itself. I mean, that's one of the levels that that's one of the points where I'm at. It's like my stillness, my energy, it does everything fucking for me. Everything comes to me like in that sense. And like the mirror and everything, it's fucking, man, like the things I've seen and the things that people have seen, like just by looking at me in stillness, that's another powerful thing, man. Stillness and presence. So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna sign the fuck off. It's the first link down below in the description. If you would like to join us, your transformation could start here. I'm telling you, this group is fucking amazing. We print like fucking crazy at the speed of fucking light. And it's just fucking amazing, man. You know, it's the first link down below within the description if you would like to join us. On WAP.com, we're ranking top 100 companies every single fucking day out of tens of thousands of groups. You know, the people on WAP, they wrote about us. They included us in the blog post of the top option trading companies. We're ranked 13. And we have the best real-time zero-day option trading alert system. You know, there's option traders that have communities and trades, buy and sell, but we have a strategic system that makes people money. You know, I've just been very focused on creating the strongest signal. That's my focus, is creating a very clear, strong signal within the market that isn't just going to trade and make people money trading, but it's going to fucking educate them on how the fuck I'm doing this. Like, that's the point where I've gotten, just the clearest fucking way to do that. So yeah, that's something that I've always been working on, but it's just becoming a lot. It's going to become a lot better and really start to evolve, man. Like I said, whenever I post a message, I want it, it's just going to show. Let's just leave it at that, man. It's like no bullshit fucking messages. It's just going to fucking show, man. Like highest of quality, extremely rare, you know, sacred, like it's going to fucking speak. Literally, it's like people, they might just get a notification and not even fucking read it. They might just be fucking summoned, but like they're just gonna fucking know. Like this is gonna speak. It's gonna echo. It's gonna create. It's gonna be fucking amazing with what I'm doing in this signal, man. Like another interesting thing that I've been looking at, man. Telegram is very interesting. I've been looking at Telegram and experimenting with it because on Telegram you can have a view only channel. You know, on Discord, like. You know, I'll show you something here. This is a view only channel on Discord, right? But the thing about this is, you know, if you have a view only channel on Discord, let's say you don't have a community chat, right? You just have a view only channel. If you just have this and there's no community chat, you can still have people and all this background noise going on in direct messages. All these fucking bots targeting our user list who are not in the group, all this fucking nonsense that goes on behind the scenes that can, you know, distract members and all this shit that just doesn't create the clearest signal. You know what I'm saying? It's just background noise that some people don't want to be associated with, right? So, like, I've been looking at Telegram, man, because with Telegram, you can have a view-only channel and the notifications deliver like 100 times fucking better. And as long as you don't have a community chat inside of a Telegram, you can have a view-only channel and people can just read your channel, get your notifications, and there's no fucking background DM noise. Nobody harasses the members, direct messages them, scams and bots and all this bullshit that comes, you know, when you make it to the top, all this background noise, people trying to leech off whatever the fuck. So on Telegram, you know, if you have a view only channel, it's not possible for bots to DM all these fucking members. The list is private. It's very interesting, man. On a Telegram view only channel, the list is fucking private. It's a private subscriber list. Other people can't see it. And what I found even more interesting with Telegram is if you host a view-only channel on Telegram, you can actually change your settings where the subscribers in your group can send you a direct message by clicking on your profile. But it's private, so the only people, if I wanted to allow members to direct message me, I could turn that feature on and off at certain times, and members could literally private message me personally, and nobody else, whether it's members in the group or whether it's outsiders, they can't message them. They can't reach them because they don't know the usernames. And if you're wondering, well, like, how the fuck can they message me? I'll be in a view-only channel, and I'll have, like, special settings on that you can only do shit like this in Telegram. You can't do this in Discord. Very interesting as well. You know, Telegram's very elite in that sense, very private, and the notifications deliver a lot better. But literally, it can be something like this. I've tested all this. Literally on a Telegram, you can click on the host of the view-only channel. You can click on their profile, and if they allow it, you can send them a direct message. And the host can make it to where their profile is basically invisible, where they don't have a username and they hide their phone number, and the people who message them are not on their contact list, and nobody's able to find who they are because there's no their phone number's hidden, and there's no username. So there's no way for a bot or an outsider to search them up. So the only way to fucking find them is to click on their profile, and the only way to click on their profile is to go to their view only channel, the people in the paid group, man. So it's very interesting in terms of like security and clear signal delivery, and in terms of like, you know, I'm hitting a point in terms of like my rarity and signal and everything I'm trying to accomplish in terms of educating as well. Like, I want the cleanest, clearest signal within the market. No background noise, no DM clutter, no bullshit, no fucking bullshit. Like, if someone DMs me, if I even decide to allow that, obviously I want it to be a student. I don't want it to be a bot. I don't want it to be a fucking scammer. And I don't want to put my students into situations where, you know, scammers and bots can DM them. But like I said, on Telegram, with the way I set up these settings, I was looking at it, like, literally bots and members or scammers won't be able to reach them because they'll be DMing me, and you know, the list is private. How the fuck are they going to reach them, you know? So it's very, very interesting, man, in terms of the differences between Telegram and Discord, man, because I'm someone, in terms of like the point I've hit in my career, I'm keeping a very clear signal, and I don't want to be associated with background noise. You know, you guys have no idea what goes on behind the scenes within a Discord. I'm not, me personally, like, I'm not associated with that. Like, I make it very clear, like, I don't DM anyone. You can't DM me. You can't send me a friend request, right? But that doesn't stop shit. Like, shit in terms of the background noise and all the shit, and you know, just how people are, just scammers, all these stupid fucking bots, people just talking shit behind your back, whatever the fuck, or just, you know, just rumors or whatever the fuck. Like, I don't want to be associated with any background noise. So I figured out a way to just literally get rid of it all. But yeah, that took a while to figure out, man. It's like I said, you have to have these like certain settings that most people have never even thought of. Basically, I created a system in Telegram where literally most people have never even thought of. Like, I figured out a way where members can DM me at certain times. I could just turn it on and off and like tell them within the thing if I wanted them to DM me. You know, just a thought, because like I said, man, I've been getting a lot of requests throughout the time to do like a own private thing, and like I said, just at this point in my career, I would not really want to do a private educational company in a Discord server. That's just something that I'm not interested in doing. If it's going to be like education and me with the clearest signal and everything like that, like in terms of my level up and the point where I'm at, I don't want to be associated with background noise, something like that. So like I said, within time, I am planning likely to, you know, launch an educational focused company that's going to build up the most elite fucking traders, right? More on like that one-on-one signal aspect, right? More in that personalized experience rather than like this massive group clutter where everyone tries to teach each other all this shit. Like, you know, we already have a group chat and we already have a real-time zero-day option trade alert system. So what I'm going to be focused on likely is the best educational trading alert system, you know, is literally the best educational trades, 1 to 3 a day, clear game plans, clear analysis, clear signals. And another interesting feature within Telegram is I've noticed that there's no fucking limits to the voice channel and to the live stream. I could just do a voice channel in a live stream in my view-only channel, and there's no fucking limits. There's literally no fucking limits. All the fucking members in the chat, all the members in the view-only channel, not in the chat, no fucking group chat, but they could DM me if I allow that. I could turn it on and off, right? At certain times, like a schedule. But literally in my view-only chat, there could be a button where they tap a live stream or they tap a voice channel, and boom, they could do it on their phone. And it's the clearest fucking thing ever. So yeah, man, like I said, I've been doing a lot of research on platforms, man. Because I'm not interested in having anyone trying to, you know, fuck with my group, my fucking people, our fucking signals, the shit we're trying to accomplish, the shit we're trying to achieve in this hellish fucking stock market. I'm telling you, when you got something, everyone's coming to take, man. Everyone's coming. That's why you have to have like security and everything on top. Like in terms of the point where I'm at, especially if I ever did a DM, if that's something I ever wanted to do, like I cannot be in a Discord server. There's no way in fucking hell if I had DMs over to me. There's no fucking way. You guys just, I'm telling you, in terms of Discord, and that's another thing, everyone's on fucking Discord. Why is that? Why is everybody on fucking Discord? Why aren't they in Telegram? So like I said, man, I've experimented with every fucking platform, and it's like, if you don't have your own custom platform and you're going to use another platform, you got to experience with all the settings and with all the fucking systems that I create in settings. I've come to a realization that for who I am and what the fuck I'm trying to accomplish, at this point in time, literally, if I choose a platform, Telegram would be the absolute best platform. Because like I said, it's a view-only channel. Nobody can DM each other. If a member wants to DM me, all they do is click on my fucking profile. The profile is only visible in my paid channel, and they send me a DM, and I can turn it on and off in the times I want to do that. And in my view only channel, all the fucking signals, all the video game plans, video analysis, every fucking thing in my private view only channel. Telegram's fucking amazing, man. You can't even, if you download the Telegram app, you try to take a screenshot, you try to copy a message, you try to do a video, try to pass that shit elsewhere, it shows up fucking invisible, man. I'm looking at it, I'm saying, dude, this is fucking secure. I'm saying to myself, fuck. A fuck ton of other people should be using this, man. Like I said, in terms of the way that I roll and where I'm at, that's what I'm interested in. If, because I do get a lot of requests of people wanting to do, a private channel and all this stuff. But, I'm not interested in just doing a private signal channel. It would be like a private fucking world, and it would be an educational world. And for me to put myself out there in that sense where I'm going to deliver and show up every fucking day for people and all that, it's not just like money. It's literally, I need to be on the right fucking platform, something that's clear, something that makes sense. I'm not going to do something where I'm literally throwing myself into a fucking hell pit. I've already done that on fucking Discord, man. Discord was a fucking fire. All this shit that we fucking experienced and gone through with fucking Discord, it led to some amazing shit. But it's like, I'm at a point right now, it's like, I don't roll that fucking way anymore. I've grown from that. I've learned from that. And, I'm looking to build the best experience for the people who genuinely want an education. And I've come to a realization that would be it, man. Literally no fucking scammers, no bots, no DMs. It's all fucking scary. It's like basically the people who are there, they're there to be in my fucking world and to learn and fucking transform and to fucking grow, man. They're not there for any other fucking reasons. Whether that's them wanting to chat with other people in the fucking chat or whatever the fuck. Like, they're there to fucking learn and to experience this fucking world, my fucking signals in real time. And I'm telling you, like, for me to really do that, it has to be something that I feel secure in, where the presence is secure in. Like, so that's the point and realization that I have, man. Like I said, I've been looking into platforms and stuff, and it wasn't easy, man. It wasn't easy. Like, I'm not the most like tech savvy person, and I've been doing a lot of research, and like, I've genuinely realized that with the settings that I created with this Telegram thing, most people don't even know about the way I tweak the settings. Like I said, I'm creating systems on my phones and notifications too. It's like, if you do your research on all the settings, and then you can plug settings into ChatGPT to get ideas and stuff, like, I've come to the realization that most people don't know about this shit. The settings are there, but they don't know how to like make the settings where you can make it your own fucking platform. And that's something that Discord just can't do. So, like I said, within time, there will likely be an educational experience. Obviously, it's not going to be no lifetime access program, but there will be some sort of educational experience within time. And it's going to give you the best trades of the best setups. I'll give you the best trades of the best setups. I'll prepare you real-time analysis, real-time signals, video recaps, live streams at times, live voice channels. I mean, just think about this live signal that just comes up in fucking presence, and you might not know the exact times that I show up, but obviously if I have an idea on certain times, I'll give you certain times in advance that I can, but obviously the signal can come through at any time within the market, but when it shows the fuck up, it's going to be fucking money, it's going to be fucking energy, it's going to be fucking education, it's going to be fucking transformation. No fucking noise, man. No fucking noise. No fucking noise. And then, all the people who I'm teaching, as they're growing, as they're evolving, if they want more trades, G-Roar, he's giving out plenty of fucking signals. If they want like a full experience in terms of the trades, they can join Team Roar as well. And if they're looking for a community chat and stuff like that, they can join that. It's just like I said with where I'm at. You can think of mine more personalized experience, more educational with my trades, and then I'll probably enable direct messages because it's safe and secure in the way in terms of the way that I set it up, where certain times members can send me a DM or something like that. I'll probably consider that. But in terms of my live chat, in terms of like a group chat, it could be on the live stream. There could be a live stream, there could be a live feed, and then that would be the chat. Differences in chat, right? It's just like I said, that's the cool thing. The cool thing about having a live stream, depending on the platform, it's like, it's not like you're going to have all these people DM you in the live stream unless you're in a fucking Discord and you do the live stream on the fucking Discord. Then you have all these people DM. It's like I said, I'm trying to create the most secured experience in best fucking world, not just for me, but for my fucking clientele. And the rise is going to be fucking amazing. I'm telling you, with what it is that I've become and everything that I've been through and everything that I'm becoming, like, is going to be the most amazing experience. But for it to be that way, it has to be secure and it has to be for something where, for me to go all in, that's what it has to be. I'm not going to show up in a fucking fire where a fuck ton of people are DMing behind my back, scamming, bots are coming in, when I can have something that's more secure. Literally, when I can have something that literally says, you're joining this to literally be a part of my fucking world, to load, to learn, to grow, to transform. And then when you graduate and you become better from that, if you like, yes, we do have a community chat and we do have more trades, right? Obviously, Team Roar is an educational experience, but there's going to be difference in terms of educational experience. In terms of my group, it would definitely be a lot more visual, and it would have that personalized effect, but it would definitely be more visual experience where, you know, the charts, the video representations, I could literally do live streams on my fucking phone. That's another thing I love about this Telegram shit. I was literally testing this, man. I did a live stream on my phone. I'm saying, like, dude, this thing is fucking brilliant. Me on this fucking thing is game fucking over. I'll take about the whole fucking world. The whole fucking world, we're trying to figure out how the fuck do I get in this fucking world. So yeah, man, that's what the fuck I've been focused on. Like I said, I've tested every fucking platforms. In terms of me, for what I'm doing and who the fuck I am and what I want to create with education, makes absolutely no fucking sense to be on the fucking Discord, man. You go on a Discord, even if I have a view-only channel, everyone fucking bots, scammers, all DM my members. I can't DM people. Even if I wanted to, I can't fucking DM people, right? And I'm DMing, if I were to DM members, it'd be to answer their questions and to help them out. It wouldn't be to fucking sell them shit. Everyone would know the only thing I sell is outside the thing. Like, you know, YouTube link down below in the description. Like, that's like website. Like, that's it. It's not like fucking, it's not like fucking try to sell people shit inside of DMs. We don't fucking roll like that, man. We keep DMs very secure if we were to use those. But a Discord server is not fucking secure at fucking all. From that aspect, you can literally have fucking bots just harass members non-fucking stops. There's a way to make it secure, but it's just not, you can't control it. You know, that's the thing. In terms of Telegram, I can control it. I can control DMs. If I want members to message me this time, I can control it. And with a view-only channel, nobody can reach my fucking members, but them to me, because they can click on my profile and DM me, and that's how they can spark that interaction. But in terms of Discord, there is ways to make it more secure, but we can't control that. That's up to our members if they want to make not just their shit more secure, but our platform more secure. That's what I'm saying, man. In terms of all the shit that I've experienced, you guys have no fucking clue, man. People fucking, there's a lot of fucking, the shit that goes on behind the scenes, I want no fucking association with that background shit. You know, I'm trying to build the most clearest signal educational experience where people can literally tap into that world with no noise, no distraction. Like I said, when a notification hits my phone, I want fucking money. I don't want no bullshit going. If I'm going all in to a fucking company to transform other people's lives into create the best fucking signal, the world that I can possibly fucking create, I'm making that as secure as possible. You know, it's going to be very strategically thought out. It's not going to be something where people could DM, bot my members, harass my members, try to scam my members. Scams go on, group chat here. Now other people are teaching, sending them over to here, selling this. This is my fucking world, my fucking experience. And for people who want to fucking experience in that, if people want to experience in that, then it's for them, you know? It's like people are showing up, they're saying there's presence here, there's signal. I want to experience this. I want to learn and grow together. And then when they graduate and learn and grow together, if they like, you know, they can join Team Roar, or they can join Team Roar first. You know, get that fast-paced trading experience and be in the chat, and then they can join mine. The point is, the reflection I see in this, man, like, I'm going to change traders' lives instead of having this, like, big, like, group of fucking chaotic, more of, like, a one-on-one experience into my world. Is going to level up people, and it's going to transform in ways. Me working on a closer basis in this sense on a platform that is secure. And, you know, from that experience, that's going to reflect the Roar chat, because the people who learn from me, some of them will join Team Roar, and then they'll see, you know, their presence will show. They'll see like, oh, wow, they learned from, you know, William's group, and it'll show in the group chat, man. And then people who join Team Roar first, you know, they can trade alongside G-Roar, learn alongside G-Roar. It's different trading experiences, different learning experiences for sure. Like I said, mine's going to be a lot more visual, and, you know, best setups, this price is more educational focused setups. But this fucking community, basically, if I start my company and people from Team Roar join my community, it should level up the fucking chat like fucking crazy. If they're in mine, it should level up this community like fucking amazing. But like I said, I'm shifting my focus to building my world and the people up within my world and transforming them. And then if they're looking for a community chat, and if they're looking for more trades, because everyone knows I only make like 1 to 3 trades. You know, if that's something that they're looking if they're looking for more trades as well, that's what we have Team Roar. Team Roar is a fuck ton of trades. Sometimes it's 10 to 15 trades in a single day. My trades are educational focused. There's only 1 to 3 a day. But like I said, it's going to be the clearest educational system experience, all in real time, man. Game plans, signals, analysis, trade recap reviews, live streams, live voice channels, and it's like clear, instant, at the speed of light with notifications on like that. I've tested everything. It's genuinely fucking amazing. Basically, in terms of like a private world experience, obviously, if you were to compare group chats, like in terms of a group chat, a Discord, the group chat looks a lot better. If you compare a group chat compared to Telegram, a Discord looks a lot more professional, right? It's just the problem with group chats in general, Discord, Telegram, it's just one of the problems with them is this fucking DM shit and the bot shit. That goes that goes for both of them, right? But you can change your settings and you can make sure that bots don't reach you and stuff like that. But again, that's something you can't control. But in terms of like a private world educational type of experience, obviously like a group chat, it looks a lot better. The feed looks a lot better on Discord compared to Telegram. But in terms of like a private world experience where if I'm not interested in doing a group chat, we already have a group chat. Like in terms of like a private world educational type of experience, if you're just doing a view only type of thing, I'm telling you, this Telegram shit is fucking amazing, man. Everything is instant. It's secure. No bots. No members DMing each other. And the members can DM me. Why the fuck do they need to DM each other if they're learning from fucking me? Why do we need bots trying to scam people if they're learning from... It doesn't make any fuck... Like, that's why this Telegram shit, and I'm telling you, I've tested the live streams, the voice channel, and I can do this shit from my phone. Anyone to fucking... This is going to be a game changer. And with what I've experimented with, like, I've never heard or really seen anybody do this like the way I'm going to do it and like plan this out. It's going to be like the clearest view only channel. Basically, this view only channel is going to be like something that nobody's ever seen or experienced before. And when they see it and experience it and implement it, they're going to level up. They're going to transform. And then if they like I said, if they're looking for more trades, if they're looking for a group chat, we have that as well. But like I said, I'm focused on creating the best educational company and private world experience where members can also message me. And obviously, like I said, if I do allow DMs, we're not going to sell people things in direct messages. Everybody knows what we sell will be in the first link down below in the description of our videos. We're not interested in selling people things in direct messages. It's not a good business practice in general, especially with all the scammers. But like I said, with this Telegram shit that I've created, bots, members, they're not going to be able to message each other. It's just not. The only thing they can do is literally just click on my profile and message me, and then I can message them back. That's literally what they can do. People can't reach me because the cool thing about Telegram is there's no fucking usernames and you can hide your phone numbers. It's like a private fucking secured world if you know the right settings. It's something that Discord can't do, That's why I look down upon Discord in that particular way. But Discord's a different platform. I look at Discord as community group chat, and if you want, you can have a thing in here. It's just not, you can have a view only channel in here. It's just not going to be the most secure experience. Like I said, for what I'm putting out in education, I don't want to be associated with all the fucking noise, all the fucking bullshit that goes on within Discord servers, all the fucking background noise. I want to build this educational company, build this educational company and people feeding off of what I'm fucking building off, starting their own fucking all this shit behind my fucking back, all these things. We've already had fucking people come in, use our platform, start their own shit. Like we're not interested in stuff like that, That's why on Discord we keep it. We're very, we're on top of things. If someone starts shit, we just get them out of the fucking group. But yeah, man, just in terms of like where I'm at and what I'm building, like I said, mine is more educational focus. It makes a lot of fucking sense. Where when I'm gonna do it, like to do it on that fucking platform. I've researched every fucking platform. That is the absolute best fucking platform. It's literally the only fucking platform where I found the way if I want to have DMs on, it would be like fucking secure because nobody can see the member list. They can't see the member list. And if they want to message me, they just tap on my profile, right? And I can enable that and disable that. I can set a schedule for that. I can do whatever the fuck I want with that. It's fucking amazing. Or I could just have people just post their messages when we do a live stream or a private email or something like that. But it's extremely secure, and it's good to work in a space where no one can just try to like fuck it up or disrupt it or try to like take shit from it or build their own shit from it. Like it's good to work in that type of space, you know, when you're just growing and evolving your own private world, and you know it's secure, and you know it's something where you genuinely want to give it your all, because the people are there for you, and nobody can take that away from you. Nobody can disrupt that. Nobody can distract you. There's no bullshit. There's no hassle. Even if I had DM on, if someone's a problem within the DMs, then just mute them. Literally just mute them, move the fuck on, right? But a secured platform where DMs would even be possible if I wanted that, like, this is just another fucking realm, man. This shit, like, the shit I figured out with this, it's just fucking amazing, man. Some days I could show up as a signal, as a fucking voice signal, as a fucking live stream signal, as a fucking type signal, you know, some days all the fucking above, like whatever the fuck, like a private fucking world, a presence of strong signal. And it's just going to be so clear in that more personalized fucking experience, man. Basically, me grouping and mentoring other people on that closer basis, if they do decide to join Team Roar within time, this fucking, the people, if they do decide to join Team Roar in time, the chat, the evolution of the chat is going to level up like fucking crazy, man. If people are learning from me on a closer one-on-one private world basis where nothing can reach us, no bullshit DMs, no bullshit energy, no all this group chat. Oh, let's have an educational group chat. Then you have fucking 20 other people trying to teach them, and then they send them there in the DMs, send them here in the DMs, start all this drama, all this bullshit. Like, these people join my group, they come to learn from me. And they're not going to be able to be reached by anyone else, even the people in the group. It's a different type of experience. It shows that if you join this fucking group, you're here for me. You're not here for anyone else. And then if you want, you know, you can learn, you could trade with G-Roar too, and then you could join our community. We do have a community still. But like I said, man, in terms of what I'm creating and building, I'm looking at a private world of my own where people learn from me, and there's no way for these people to get reached, to get bought, to get scammed, to get harassed, even with DMs, even if I have my DMs on. Like, it's a very rare and a very special experience, and it's something that I would feel comfortable with, where when I'm going to do this, where I would genuinely give it my all. You know, I'm just not interested in giving my all to something that's just not like secure in that sense, you know? Like I said, there's levels to this shit. If you're in a Discord server, it means that there's background noise. And for someone, like I said, like I don't use direct messages, right? So this background noise, it's my way of cutting off communication of that. I'm not involved with that. But whatever the fuck is going on behind the scenes, you know, I'm not in that world, but it's still there. It still exists. And by me being in this Telegram thing, it's basically a way of cutting off that part of that world. And it basically says that people are here for me, I'm here for them, there's no background noise going on. And I'm telling you, if you have a fucking group chat, the background noise that goes on, especially if you're trying to do something educational, the things that go on behind the scenes, bots, scammers, all this bullshit that goes on the scenes that I want no personal association with when I'm doing my own personal thing, right? I'm telling you, this is the best move, man. So you guys are going to see, man, when I do that, I've already been experimenting with it. And in terms of like what I can create with like a private world, no noise, where I'm literally just cutting off that direct message aspect where nobody can DM each other. Like, fuck, it's going to be fucking amazing. If I'm doing an educational program where they can DM me, but they can't DM each other, they better get the best experience fucking possible. If they're losing that access in terms of like networking and trying to learn from other traders leveling up, like they better get that best personalized experience fucking possible. Like I'm telling you, I'm going to be laser fucking focused on that one-on-one effect, but in the view only channel. You know, DMs can be open at certain times, right? That's more of like a rare thing, but this one-on-one channel that I'm going to create, and when it's secure, and like I said, just working in a place, operating in a place where you know you're working and there's no bullshit noise going on in the fucking background. You know, nobody's taking the fucking user list, fucking messaging all these people, saying God knows what, rumors, scams, just all this bullshit goes on. You know, it's like for me to really work and grow towards something, I don't want to be associated with that. So I finally found a way to just cut ties with that background noise. You know, I mean, my statement was always clear. I don't DM people. They can't add me. I don't add them. They can't add me. It's very, very clear because I don't want to be associated with background noise. But that doesn't kill it. It's still fucking there. They can change their settings. I can't control that in Discord. They can change their settings and cut it off if they want to, right? But that still slows down our fucking server. And all these fucking bots, rumors, all this bullshit goes on. But I'm telling you, when you try to do something on a very high level and you're a high level person, especially when you're trying to do something educational, what comes with having a fucking group chat and having DMs open? That's the thing about group chats. The DMs are like, you can't control that shit. Even if I did on like, there's no way to control that shit, right? But if you have a view only channel, not in Discord and in Telegram, it's secure. It just cuts that fucking aspect where if I'm gonna grow and build something, I can do it in the clearest way. Nobody can feed off of it. Nobody can start their own shit off of it. Nobody can fucking harass or try to reach in some sort of fucking way with no fucking group chat. No, it's bullshit. Like, it's just secured. It's just very secured, and it's not just feels good on my end knowing that I'm working in a secured platform that people can't start shit on, but also the members. The members have a good experience because they can't be fucking reached. There's members in here. Their fucking settings, we can't control what the fuck they do. They gotta fix their settings, right? This is the downside. There's members in here. They get messaged by fucking bots trying to impersonate us, fucking botting them, all this bullshit notifications. That could fuck up their Discord notifications. It's just all this not like, I want no association. It's just, you need to understand though, when you do something on a high level and it's not just like this, like, it's not just like when you're not just doing signals, when you're actually trying to educate people, what comes with a group in that, it's a whole different thing, man. I mean, that's what I'm saying. When I level people up and they join this fucking group, it's going to transform the group. And then when people start getting transformed and level up, that opens up room for, people trying to start their own shit or create scams or whatever the fuck. That's why I'm saying keeping this very secure as we can within our Discord server, highly monitored with, because once people do start to level up, some people, they choose to try to start their own things or try to scam people or try to use our platform, stuff like that, right? But it's just, in terms of my platform and what the fuck I'm doing, like I said, man, it's going to be more of a personalized experience, private world. They're here for me. I'm here for them. Cut fucking ties with that outside aspect with this other educational company I'm talking about. Just cut ties of that accent, of that background noise. I don't want my frequency to be even touched in background noise. Like, it's just so rare and so fucking sacred. Like, I don't want that aspect of knowing I'm working in a place where people are doing shit behind my back and I don't know what the fuck they're doing behind my back. Are they starting their own companies? Are they scamming my members? Are they botting my members? Right? The only way that I could possibly deal with that is literally they have to change their settings and stuff like that. That's why I just want to cut that shit off completely. And the only way I've been researching, the best way for me to do it as of now, before I get like a custom platform in the future, like in the future, I am likely going to get like a custom platform where it's literally just all 100% my own, like not on a Telegram or something. But like right now, best move on the chessboard from what I've seen, experienced, and tested is literally the Telegram, man. Just to have that option where not only I can cut off that background noise, but also members can still DM me and they can't get scammed or this bullshit, because the only way to DM me is to click on my fucking profile. And the only way to click on my profile is to be in the fucking paid channel. So how the fuck are they get, like, it's not, it's like, and impersonators, it's going to be very hard for someone to reach them out the group because there's no way to see the fucking list. It's a view only channel. How the fuck is a scammer going to reach my members, if they have their usernames, if they have usernames, right? Again, things I can't control. If they have a username, someone can contact them. But how the fuck is someone going to contact them if the group is a private list? If it's a view only channel, nobody can see who's in the group, right? This Discord shit, everybody can fucking see who's in the fucking group. Everybody can see all this fucking shit. It's not fucking secured in that sense. If members made it secure on their own end, it could be secure, but I can't control that. So it's just understanding, man. It's just operating in terms of how I operate, how I move, and what I'm creating. And in terms of the members, like, they're coming for that personalized experience. This is what makes sense, man. I'm telling you, with the system I figured out with Telegram, there's people, they're probably on Telegram, they don't even know about this shit. This shit took me fucking a long time to figure out, there's settings, but to figure out like how to make settings a certain fucking way, like, platforms have settings, but how the fuck do you make the settings? How do you set it up in a way where like it's a completely different platform that people don't even know about. They don't know that you can have these custom settings in a certain way. Like the shit I figured out with this, it's fucking amazing, man. It can all be done from my fucking phone, which is amazing because I literally trade on my fucking phone. That's how I operate. So I could literally live stream on my fucking phone flawlessly, alert the trades flawlessly. Like it's gonna be like that private world fucking experience, man. Like think about a private fucking world gaining access to literally me in all fucking realms, secured. Nobody can reach us. Literally nobody can fucking reach us. 100% fucking secured. No scammers, no bots, no members DMing each other. You want to DM? DM fucking me. That's literally, and I could create a schedule for that if I want to do that, right? It's just, that's another thing, to have DMs in a secure way. That's very, very rare, man. It's very, very rare to have DMs in a secure way. And that's something that I figured out, man. That's what I'm saying. This Telegram shit's fucking amazing. It's like, basically, I'm a fucking ghost. It's like, on Telegram, I only fucking exist in my paid only channel. It's just fucking amazing how you can literally just hide your fucking phone number and not have a username. I don't have a username, you know? How the fuck is someone, even if an outsider somehow contacted you, which I don't see how that'd be possible, because again, the only way, it's like you're in a group and nobody can see who's in a group, whether they have a username or not. So how the fuck are they gonna contact you? But if they somehow did contact you, it's like, you're gonna know it's not me. I don't have a fucking username, but you know when you click on my profile and that's my inbox, like you're just gonna know, but like they're not gonna be able to reach. How the fuck are they gonna be able to reach? It just wouldn't make sense for them to be able to reach. There's no fucking, the list is private. The usernames are private. If they even have a fucking username, you could change all that shit. But the only way to literally reach, the only way members can send me a message, they just tap on my profile and they'll know. But there's no way. Like how the fuck would an outsider really be able to reach a member if the list is private? If nobody knows who's in the fucking group, the only one who knows who's in a group is me. They're only gonna know, members will know that it's fucking me, and they just click on my fucking profile. And members aren't gonna know other members because it's all fucking, it's the list is private. They can't see the list, man. You know, and outsiders aren't even gonna be in the fucking group. And if you're in the group, you can't see the fucking list. All you can do, you can tap on my profile, DM me if I enable that. So it's just different, man. It's just fucking, I looked at this Telegram shit and what I experienced, I'm saying, dude, the alerts are, the speed is 10 times faster. The alert speed, and there's no misses. On Discord, I've tested notifications. Sometimes I'll miss a notification. Sometimes the notification won't come through. It's not as good with notifications. Telegram is like a clear fucking instant fucking signal. It's just fucking insane, man. For what I'm going to do on this shit with the videos I'll post, the live streams, the voice channel feature blew my fucking mind with this voice channel feature, man. I'm saying, dude, I click one button, I could voice channel to unlimited fucking members in a fucking instant on my view only channel. I can still see the fucking trades. I'm saying, like, dude, why the fuck would I be in a fucking Discord when I can use this fucking shit? And it's secured. I'm building a private world that's for people to fucking experience, and they can get that closer one-on-one access, and we can't be reached. We can't be fucking reached. We're in our own fucking private world. Nobody can fucking reach us. Nobody can fucking start shit in the DMs, all this drama, all this shit. And you know what fucking members in here? Oh, these fucking bots, these fucking, these members, be like, sometimes, oh, these fucking bots, these impersonators. Like, on a Discord, you have to change your own settings. I can't control that. If I would fucking do it for you. I would genuinely do it for you because I actually fucking give a shit. But, you know, like I said, man, when you're trying to do something at the highest fucking level, you have to figure out how to make it as secure as possible. Because what comes with this business is fucking snakes, scammers. When certain people level up, they want to they want to scam. Some people feel like they're fucking owed something. Like, what all the shit that we've been through and people know and all this shit, like, we got to be the most secured. We move differently. So like I said, man, for me to really go all in on this, that's how it's got to be. And it took me some time to really set that up and figure this shit out, man. So yeah, just wanted to put that out there, man. When I do decide to do it, you know, it'll be announced on my YouTube channel. First link down below description. It's not going to be announced in the fucking Discord or in the fucking, you know, DMs and all this bullshit. You know, we don't move that way. You know, we make sure our members, they don't get fucking scammed. Because we know bots, impersonators, we say one fucking thing or some shit, they're all going to fucking reach, all going to try to grab or some fucking shit, man. That's why I said, you know, the only thing we provide is the first link down below in the description. If I provide anything fucking else, it'll be in the fucking description of the fucking YouTube channel, man. We make this shit very, very clear in our Discord of what we provide. We don't DM you and all this shit, right? But like I said, in terms of control, you know, bots can still reach members and scammers can still reach members, right? But everybody knows, do not engage with these fucking impersonators, these bots, these fucking idiots, man. Me personally, I want no fucking association with any of that fucking bullshit. If I can cut off background noise, I'll cut it off. Because why have it? Why have background noise? You want background noise? If people want background noise, why do people create this background noise in Discord? Why do they do it? Why do they do it? Because they want to scam people. That's why they do it. Rumors, drama, all this shit that goes on in Discord, they do it because they want to take our members and transfer it over to their fucking group. They do it because they want sales. They want money. They want to monetize somehow, some way, right? So if I cut the fucking cord on that, well, the only fucking option they'll have, if they want to try some shit with me, they could go publicly on social media and post some videos about me or shit like that. And that hasn't happened since fucking 2020. People don't say a fucking word about me publicly on fucking social media. But privately, what I'm saying is, man, people have bots, people have scammers, people try to find opportunities with education if you're doing something at a high level, to try to take members, to try to start their own fucking group. Oh, I add value in this fucking community. I'm going to start my own shit. Everybody knows me in this group. They'll all DM me, add me as a friend. Nope. No fucking snake games. This is my fucking private fucking world. People are here for my fucking experience that I provide to them, my presence, and I'll be there for them, man. But for me to do that and to go all in on that, it's got to be secure. So I hope that makes sense in terms of, because I see a fuck ton of people have been requesting for me to do my own private channel. I don't have to do that, first of all, but at some point, and like I said, it wouldn't just be a private channel. If I did do something, it would have to be education too. I'm not just going to do a private signal channel. It would have to be educational focused too, more of a transformation in that sense, right? I don't have to do that, but when I do decide to do that, just making it very clear, it looks like it's going to be in Telegram. And like I said, when I do make an announcement on when I do decide to do that, because like I said, we have a lot of people requesting for it. I don't have to do it in the first place, but when I do decide to do that, it looks like it's going to be, in a Telegram private overall experience, which will be extremely secure. I mean, it's really not going to be able to get more secure than that unless you do a custom platform. But if you were to compare Telegram to fucking Discord on a view-only experience, not a group chat, on just a view-only experience, where you want people to view your channel, learn from you, and they can click on your profile, send you DM, it does not get more secure than Telegram. I've looked at every fucking platform. It's the absolute best fucking platform to do what I'm trying to do, and especially to just cut off this background noise. Like I said, man, I've went all in on educational companies where I gave it fucking everything, and just I've been in platforms where I've done that, and people scam, people do all this shit. I've been through it all. I'm not putting myself in that fucking fire for other people to try to take something or try to discredit me or try to start rumors about me or try to scam my members or try to just start some fucking shit, try to rise up in an unethical way. Like, I'm not interested in that, but I'm open to training people and to helping people. It's just got to be in a secured way. That's why things take time, So I figured it out. Now it's just literally me deciding on when I want to do it, because at some point I'm definitely going to do it. And like I said, when I do it, it'll be announced on my YouTube channel, not in the fucking Discord, it'll be announced on the YouTube channel, because you need to understand, when I talk like this, certain things like this, people will try to find ways to scam or whatever the fuck. That's why I say, man, we're never going to DM you and stuff like that. If we offer something new, it'll be announced on the YouTube channel, not in the fucking Discord, man. If I announce something on the Discord and all these fucking scammers, God knows what the fuck they're going to try to create or start. Like, dude, we don't fuck with this shit that way, man. We're just different. When you're different, when you're rare, when you're sacred like this, you got to do everything different. When you got to do everything different, it takes time, man. It takes time to figure this shit out, especially if you're not the most tech savvy person or like whatever the fuck. But you guys just got to understand, man, when you're just completely different from everybody fucking else, and when you experience certain things, you got to think of every fucking thing, man. Every fucking thing, man. And it's just so much fucking work to go through, man, when you're different. But that's, things come with being different, you got to move differently, different platforms, different things. Like, things come different with being different, man. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. With that time, that's something that I wanted to give you guys an update on as well, because like I said, a lot of people do request for my signals in a private channel, but if I'm gonna do that, it's gonna be more than signals, and it's just gonna be education, and it has to be in the most secured platform fucking possible, for me at least. For what I'm trying to do with education, for me as a face, as a brand, I want to keep my shit very, very clear, very, very clear, detached from any bullshit fucking noise going on. I mean, if we don't need bullshit noise going on, if we can cut the plug on that and we don't need the group chat, then why the fuck not? Like, why the fuck, people could send me a direct message, completely clear. They don't get DMs from anyone fucking else. I don't sell them shit in DMs. They know that. Like, it's just fucking clear, man. But on a Discord, I'll never fucking DM you. And you won't be able to find me on Telegram unless you're in a paid fucking group, which doesn't currently exist. But in the future, it looks like that's what I'm going to be taking. And then within time, likely a custom platform that's 100% of my own. It's just like I said, man, I focus on trading. All this other shit takes time to figure out. All this platform, education group, stuff like that. It's literally been over, 2 years, going to be pushing 3 years soon, like, since I've done an educational group, Obviously, it's not going to be a lifetime access group. It's going to be, there'll be a time limit and stuff like that. 6 months should be more than enough for a massive transformation. So, for a transformation. And then they could always join if I decide to keep on doing it again, but likely 6 months. But yeah, man, just want to explain that to you, man. So, when I do decide to do it, basically everything would be in like Telegram. A clear signal experience, a clear private view only channel experience that's not just signals. It's going to educate. It's going to fucking game plans, video plans, live streams, live voice fucking channels, live voice channel, all in one channel. Real-time trade signals, real-time trade chats. Nobody can DM each other. Nobody can DM you in that sense, whether they're in or outside the group. You can DM me. I could turn it on and off. We could create a schedule with that if I decide to do that. Fucking live streams, live feed. You could chat in the live. That's the thing. We will have a group chat in a sense. We'll have a group chat. When I do a live stream, there will be a group chat, and that'll be our group chat, And then, we'll have Team Roar as well if you want to join Team Roar. And then all under the same branch, Traders Society. We'll have Traders Society. We'll have my educational company. It's not going to last forever, right? There'll be a time limit on that. More than enough to get a transformation on that. And then we'll have Team Roar. Team Roar, monthly subscription. Team Roar goes on nonstop. Real-time zero-day option trade alert system. And then you have the community chat where, this will be your opportunity if you like, not just to get more trades, but Roar will offer something differently where it has the group chat, and G-Roar and I, will manage that overall group chat. Keep it as secure as possible, right? But just part of being in a group chat is understanding that we can't control certain things. That's why members have to change their settings. Like if you're on a Discord, the most secure thing you could do, go to your friend request settings and just turn off everyone. Just turn off everyone, turn off friends of friends, and only the people in your server can send you a friend request. If you don't do that, that means people outside of the server who get the fucking list in the server, because the shit's fucking visible. That's what I fucking hate about Discord. The fucking list of everyone fucking in here is visible in that sense, where people could just come in, take all the fucking usernames, and then set up automated bots, message our fucking members, right? On Telegram, you can secure this shit with a view-only channel, but on Telegram, still have problems if you do the group chat. Like I said, I don't want no group chat in fucking Telegram. I'm interested in a private experience where people are going to grow and fucking evolve and level the fuck up. More of an educational experience, but with my clear signals, 1 to 3 trades a day, So yeah, man. Like I said, it's gonna, basically when I do decide to do this educational company, it's going to create a massive evolution in my world, in my private world, for what I'm gonna build. People are gonna be like, damn, this private fucking channel is worth a fucking fortune. But not just that, it's gonna fucking level up this group like fucking crazy if they're in my fucking group, because the people in this group, they're gonna chat and network with each other. They'll be talking about what they're learning in my group and stuff like that, helping out people in here. But then they'll have G-Roar as well, and G-Roar is giving out more signals, and he's literally in the chat, literally mentoring within the chat, answering everyone's questions. He's there all the fucking time within the chat. It's like there'll be 2 worlds inside of this world. This will literally be a reflection of not just what G-Roar is doing, but a reflection of the people who join my group learn from me and what they're instilling in this group chat, and then networking with members. And then, in this group, you guys can direct message each other. Like I said, just in my stuff, I want a very clear, private signal. I don't want any fucking drama, harassment, bots. I want to operate in something that's 100% clear, man. And it makes sense for me too, because I only make 1 to 3 trades a day. I don't sit here and make fucking 15, 20 trades a day. You know, that's another thing. Like, I'm not extremely active in that sense. But when I'm active, I show up with presence as a clear signal, and it's going to be educational. The trade's going to be based off educational. So like I said, it's not just going to be a make money experience. It's not just going to be like a make money experience, but it's going to be that really transformation educational experience where you can also likely DM me. And then, voice channel, there would be that aspect of the voice channel inside the view only channel. And there will be that aspect of that visual experience. You know, that's one of the things that, Team Roar, it offers very unique education and learning experience from the group chat and from G-Roar. But one of the things that it potentially lacks is the visual experience. And in terms of visual experience, the way you make things visual, not just by screenshots, but, short videos explaining things with analysis and live streams. In live streams, man, I'm telling you, I know the effect of what my private world is going to create for people when I feel, secured and comfortable operating in it, where nobody can take from it or disrupt it or anything like that. Right, a more one-on-one experience, more connected experience with the people who want to learn from me in a private world, right? I know what this is going to do, and this is going to change and transform fucking lives, man. And then I'll be able to see a reflection of that through the direct messages that I get on Telegram when I have it open, right, of members communicating with me. But I'll get to see a reflection on that as like an evolution as a group inside of Team Roar, where it's like people in here aren't just getting guidance from G-Roar, but the ones who join my group, they get guidance from me. And then it's like a reflection of like both of our worlds fucking in that way. It's like a reflection of like students who learn from me in this group, networking, chatting with each other, and gaining access to more trades, right? I mean, another strong reason why people want to be in Team Roar, not just the community network, but there's so many trades in here, and there's just unlimited fucking wins and unlimited fucking prints. Me, I only make like 1 to 3 trades today, but like I said, when I make a trade, it's educational focus. So obviously if people want to learn how to trade, come to me. But it's presence. It's a clear signal, 1 to 3 trades a day. And it's like I'll be teaching how I trade, and I'll be teaching all different ways. Some days it'll be through the chat where I'm just chatting, posting screenshots, short little videos from my phone. Some days it'll be live streams where I'm live streaming from my laptop or live streaming from my phone. Some days it'll be a voice channel. It'll be different each day, different types of signals, and people will learn and grow from that and learn different things in different ways. It's going to be like an all-in-one type of world of my private world experience, and it's just going to be on another fucking, man, the places that I can take people and transform people, it's going to be fucking amazing, man. It's not just going to transform people's trades. It can transform in their fucking lives, man. I'm on realms like, I'm literally Mira activated, Mira multi-dimensions. Like, I see everything. I see everything, think of everything. This signal, this world that I'm going to create, people, when they step into it, they're going to be like, man, I can't find this anywhere fucking else. This is worth so much fucking value, so much fucking money. This is like fucking transformation, man. That's why I said, like, I don't have to do this. And for me to do it, it has to be in a secured way where I know I'm actually building something that's fucking real, man. That's the thing, man. I've had educational companies. I built people up. I've helped people, and they turned out to be fake people. That's what I hate about this online shit, man. People switch up over fucking night, man. Imagine building up a group of people, helping them out, helping them grow, And then they switch up overnight, and they switch up for unethical reasons. They want to transfer members over to this group. They want to transfer members into their group and start their own platform, right? And some people walk away cleanly saying, thanks for teaching me this. And then some people, they just do you dirty, create lies, create rumors. It's what comes with being with someone, with the position that I'm at. When you make it to a certain level, people try to start platforms off your platforms. And then some people, they leave in a bad way. Some people leave in a good way. And that shit's not in my control. I can't control what the fuck someone's going to say about me. But, at the end of the day, I can make a secured platform, and everyone knows when you're on fucking top, best way to do what I'm trying to do in terms of education, right? And being the face of a fucking company is to make it as secure as fucking possible. At least this way, it's like, it's real too. Cause like I said, I built up groups and genuinely helps people and transform their trading, and they turned out to be fake. And I'm like, man, what the fuck did I get out of that? Some fucking money? It wasn't even worth the fucking money. Like, the fuck? I didn't need the money in the fucking first place. Like, what the fuck did I get out of that? Fucking fake people trashing me for fucking what? Like, so they can try to start their own shit. And then I've had people do the same shit and they said good things about me. Like, it works both with different types of people, different types of situations. It's just, like I'm saying, man, the point I'm at, I got to build something as real as fucking me, you know? It's got to be as real as fucking me. That's what I'm saying. That's why DMs can even be an issue with fake fucking people and fucking DMs messaging me and shit like that. But if shit like that happens, I'll cut off access really quick. And I'll likely have scheduled times, man. But look at that. I hate seeing shit like, look at this. Stop trying to fucking add me. These fucking scammers, man. Look at this. Fucking, they put a dot. They put a fucking dot after my fucking name. And they put a dot after my fucking last name. I don't know. In terms of the usernames, that is a good username. They put a fucking dot after my first name and then a dot after. I mean, that's an interesting one. But this is what I'm talking about, man. All this petty fucking shit. A fucking pink background. Are you fucking kidding me? A fucking pink fucking background? My fucking gosh, man. What the fuck is wrong with people? But yeah, man. Like I said, man, it's just going to be good to build something that's as real as fucking me, you know? And to build something where I know, like, these people are here for me. They have absolutely no fucking reason to try to start some shit with me. There's nothing for them to gain trying to start some fucking shit with me. You know, they have no access to the members in the group, no direct, there's just nothing. Like, if they come in here, they should genuinely just want to learn and ask proper questions, learn and grow. Like, that's what I'm saying. If you do a group chat, people have reasons to do things, whether that's to leave in a good way or leave in a bad way. People have their reasons, man. And people go through shifts. They go through phases. People read shit online, believe whatever the fuck they want, rumors, drama, all this bullshit. It's like, dude, what comes with being in the fucking top? Like, my fucking gosh, man. Like, I'm telling you, man, this is going to be the greatest fucking educational experience on the fucking planet with what I'm going to create. And I just know with what it's going to do for me, the level up is going to be fucking insane. This is going to be the craziest fucking level up. It's like, I'll be leading this one-on-one movement, personalized experience. And then if they want to transfer that over to the Roar chat, they can join the Roar chat and level up the fucking community network like fucking crazy, man. I've seen people transform in this community. And when they join my fucking community, they're going to transform on that more personal level. And if they want to bring their presence to the Roar chat and to this networking community, they can do that. And not just for that, and to network with people in here who like learn from me and learn from G-Roar, but also they get more trades. Like I said, I only make like 1 to 3 trades a day. G-Roar, he'll make like fucking 8 to 15 trades a day. And it's the craziest, best options trading alert system. My goal is going to be to create the best educational trading alert system. In terms of Team Roar, this is the get all the fucking trades, best fucking trading alert system, multiple thousand percent. This is, you come in here, you print speed of fucking light fucking speed. Mine will be more of like an educational presence, quality, signal clear, signal clear, view only chat, where people are gonna, basically my members, they're gonna know basically almost every single trade I fucking make. They're gonna know why I make it, why I'm doing what I'm doing. They're gonna know. They're gonna become the fucking signal. My fucking members, they're gonna be a reflection of me. And they're literally going to become what the fuck I've become, man. Some of them are going to be able to reach in a certain way, like with trading. It could even reflect in life. So some of them are going to be able to reach and level up and transform on their own different unique ways, their own different gifts and presence, experiences. You know, I've learned how to activate that within people. I've seen it, man. I've seen how I activated people not even seeing them, and then I've seen how I activated people in when they're in my fucking presence. I've seen it, man. I'm telling you, this is gonna change the whole fucking game. And the best part is, I'm telling you, when you do something like this, where it's your private world, there's no bullshit background noise. I'm telling you, this bullshit background noise. So the reason why there's like just rumors, dramas, people start shit with people when I don't do shit. The reason why shit like that happens is because people see something. They see something and they want to take it. That's why they want to take, whether it's something from you or whether it's, members in your group or whether it's them creating a scam. They want to take it to try to, destroy or something in a way. Like, they want to try to fuck something up. That's very, very real in this industry. I've experienced it multiple times. But like I said, man, this fucking platform is going to be fucking amazing. And it's just going to be something where I'm going to want to go all in on, because I know this is my private world and I'm giving people access to it, and they're getting access to me in a way where nobody can reach us. So it's like real. It's like, why the fuck would anyone show up fake? And if someone showed up fake in my DMs, if I allowed them to DM me, then I would just mute them. I wouldn't DM. I would just mute in that sense, and they could just look at the view only channel. Like, you know, that's a privilege, you know, to receive a DM. That wouldn't be like a nonstop, non-going access to my DMs. That's like a privilege, and people would obviously know, like, there's standards of DMs, right? Like, there's a certain standard of a direct message that I reply to. If I didn't reply to it, then it doesn't need a response. You know, certain DMs could just be answered in a fucking chat GPT or on a fucking Google. Like, there's just certain things that shouldn't be said. And of course, there'll be education and curriculum where it's going to answer a fuck ton of DMs that people might ask. Like, it's going to answer all that for him. And then, I'll learn too in terms of the questions people ask and stuff like that. But DM is going to be like very high quality expectation, not to waste my fucking time, man. And there will likely be very strict hours to that, right? And that's just more of a privilege. The point is my private world, gaining access to that, learning and growing alongside that, right? And then you can message within the live stream when we do a live stream. Is going to be this, for the most part, this all-in-one experience in terms of real-time market delivery for the most part. And then there'll be like a course video lesson library, and I update the video lesson library, the recaps, trades like that, stuff like that. That visual experience as well, man. But in both groups, you learn, level up regardless in different ways, man. But I'm just looking forward to see like to see my private world secured and how that advances in my evolution of me operating in my private world. But also to see, you know, members leveling up on that one-on-one basis, right? And they communicate with me only. And I'm also seeing members who decide to join my group, and then they decide to join Team Roar, seeing how they reflect inside it, seeing how they operate, how they move inside the community, seeing their presence inside of this community where, you know, G Roar is the leader of Team Roar. He gives his trades and his value in here. And then at times I show up within the chat every once in a while. Like, you know, I might drop a trade in the chat, or you know, who knows? Maybe I'll do like a live stream maybe once a month in the Roar chat. I'll show just a little bit of presence, you know, maybe within the chat, because again, part of that will be a reflection of the people who learn from me. This will be the community, right? And I could show a little bit presence there, but like I said, my main presence would be my main experience would be in my private world on Telegram. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Again, we're not gonna DM you. We're not gonna fucking DM you. Don't get fucking scammed in the fucking Discord, man. Like I said, just me talking about stuff like this, you know, with background noise and whatever the fuck goes on. Like I said, I don't know what goes on in the background noise because I have settings where nobody can reach me. Like I'm smart. I don't want to be reached. I don't want Joe Schmo. I don't want fucking William Dot Karaman Dot. I don't want fucking G var var var. I don't want these fake fucking people in my fucking notifications. You know, I'm very strategic on how I use notifications. I don't want these fake people in my presence, in my fucking energy. I don't even want to see it. I don't even want to fucking reach. You know, that's another thing. Once people really learn like who the fuck they are, they start to realize their signal and what they can do, and like how fucking amazing they are. Like they start to really gain that awareness of like, man, I don't want that to reach me. I don't even want to see that. I don't want that in my sight. I don't want this on my feed. I'm not interested in seeing that on my feed. I don't want to scroll and see all the, like, people really start to gain it. Well, like I don't want to see that. I don't want to read that. I don't want to see these certain things. I don't even want that to reach. I don't even want that in my fucking energy. You know, if there's a way to cut ties on something, find that way, man. I find that way to fucking cut ties on fucking. Like, I'm untouchable. Why the fuck would I want that to reach me? Why the fuck would I want to see that? The fuck? I already told you, like, what I want is shit like this. I want fucking, if a notification hits my fucking line, I want the best notification in the fucking world. I want the highest quality of fucking experience. I don't want 20 fucking notifications of all these different shit, man. People, man, I've seen people in their fucking phones, they get a million notifications. I'm like, dude, you are so fucking distorted. Like, what the fuck? These notifications are fucking worthless. Man, people are so fucking blinded, man. If people were tapped in to their frequency and their signal, like who the fuck they were, their standards and the systems they'd make and the quality of life, everything would go up to the fucking roof if people really saw That's what I'm saying. Some people need a genuinely fucking mirror, man. A mirror could literally be just looking at your phone. My gosh, if people just looked at all the dumb shit that's on their fucking phone, it's literally like a fucking mirror. Just look at your fucking phone. And then if you looked at this shit with some awareness and some presence of who the fuck you are, you'd start to realize, why the fuck am I getting these stupid fucking notifications? Why am I getting these stupid fucking emails? Why these random fucking numbers? Like all this stupid fucking shit. And then you create secured systems. You get a secured system. You get to a point, you don't even want this in your vision. I don't even want this to be able to fucking reach me. Like I'm saying, man, like when you get to a point where you realize, like, man, this notification can make me a fortune. And then I'm looking at this other notification right here. I don't want that. Why the fuck would I get this other notification? What if I miss this one? Or what if it gets cluttered in my site? Or I don't want to fucking read that. What do I gain from reading or seeing that fucking shit, man? The fuck people start, man, you don't give your number out to fucking no one. You don't give your number out to any fucking companies or any fucking, you start moving fucking differently, man. That's what I'm saying, man. A good mirror and a good reflection for people could be just to look at your fucking phone, man. Just look at your fucking phone. A phone could say a lot about a fucking mirror, man. I'm telling you, like, someone's phone is all fucked up, then their life is probably all fucked up in that fucking sense. If you have all this fucking noise on your phone, there's probably a lot of fucking noise in your fucking life, man. And if you get rid of all the fucking noise on your fucking phone, you can start to see how to get rid of all the noise out of your fucking life. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, when you hit a point where you're very rare, you know, you want to keep it sacred and you want to make sure, like, man, like, when you have this rare type of energy, this, like, sacredness and this, like, intellect, spiritual gifts and certain things like that, like, you really want to get to a point where, like, the right things are reaching you. You know, you're open to the right things and you're cutting off. If something needs to be cut off, you're cutting it off. You know, like I said, I don't want background noise. I just cut that shit off and go fucking tell them no background noise, right? You know, it's just, there's certain things that just people, they just, the way they, I'm telling you, man, you could have, that's what I'm saying, man. You could have a great fucking signal, but people, man, I've seen it with comments too. People comment some dumb shit on my channel or something like that. I'm like, dude, you have no fucking idea what the fuck you're doing. There's no fucking effect or fucking impact. Like, people don't understand. Like, the fact that someone would even comment some shit like that is fucking wild, man. Like, karma hits people at the speed of light. And certain people, they're very protected and have ancestors, and people don't understand what the fuck they're speaking on, man. That's why I said, like, people need to be very careful with who they speak on, you know? Because I'm telling you, some people just speak without knowing who the fuck someone is. And then karma hits at the speed of fucking light, man. Yeah, I mean, you don't see me ever speaking badly about any fucking one, man. Like, it takes time to really get to know someone. You know? To really see them on that level. To see them fucking, in fucking, you know, to fucking, it's like people talk shit about people on social media. It's like, dude, you don't even know these people in real life. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, man, like I said, when I let people in my private world, it's going to be a very more personalized experience where they're going to level up like fucking amazing, man. Because like I said, I've leveled up groups before and I've seen two sides, man. I've seen people's mask, fucking fake fucking people trying to start shit in DMs, right? I just have no interest in getting involved with that. You know, with this, I could see people one-on-one, and then if they want to join this group chat, we could see how they are in this group chat. But me, I'm going to be creating leaders, man. The people I'm going to be fucking creating, these fucking people in my fucking group, they're going to hit the fucking point at fucking level. They're going to feel like, dude, I could do this. I could do what he's doing. I could start my own shit. I'm successful now. I could start my own fucking business. I could do this channel. That's the type of shit that I'm going to be fucking creating. And if I did some shit like that in a group chat, fucking, oh my God, the fucking scams and shit like that. That's what I'm saying. We're going to have this on very high priority too. Because, man, when I do this shit, people are going to level up like fucking crazy. And then some people are going to want to start their own business and stuff like that. And then when people do that, they try to use our community chat as their fucking platform to start some shit. You know how people are saying, wow, this guy's giving great education. This guy's giving great trades, all this shit, right? And then they start their own fucking group off of the shit we teach them and off of that shit like that, you know? And then when they start their own group, you know what happens? Fucking drama, talk shit, all this shit. It's like, dude, want no fucking, with my shit that's 100% like mine, want no fucking involvement with that, man. Level up people, create fucking leaders, and if they want, they could join here. But then that's what I'm saying. We're going to have be very sharp within here because, you know, I'm telling you, when people hit a certain level, they want more, man. Wow, I just leveled up like a great trader. Then they want to go start their own business, you know? Because why the fuck not? If they could document what they're doing, why the fuck not? It's just, when people do that and they try to do it with our fucking followers and shit, that's just a whole nother fucking level. Like, that's just a whole that we're not here to fucking tolerate shit like that, man. You know, it's one thing. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, there's likely have to be NDAs, non-competes, and stuff like that, because that's what I'm saying. If people join my group, then they want to go and start their own business privately. That's another thing. Give me no fucking credit. And then I've had people done that, talk shit about me. It's just fucking crazy, man. I've had people try to fucking frame me, set me up, all this shit. And then when all this shit goes down, I just keep to myself. I just let the silence be all the fucking noise. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, I didn't do shit. Like, that's what I'm saying, man. Silence can be very fucking powerful. It fucking echoes. It fucking exposes people for who the fuck they are. It's like, I'm teaching, I'm doing my shit, and then these people start their own shit and all this shit, and I'm like, dude, the fuck? And then they talk shit about me, like, the fuck? There's no fucking response. Look what you fucking did. You used us to start your own fucking platform and all this bullshit. We didn't do fucking shit. I'm not talking shit about fucking you. Look what you fucking, like, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I'm just still in my presence, and silence is power, man. Like, it's just fucking amazing, man. When you have this type of stillness that just speaks for itself, and people look at you and they see something in themselves through fucking you, you know, and they see fucking mirrors, they see fucking portals. Some people, they look like, dude, what the fuck am I looking at? And it shocks their fucking nervous systems, man. The shit I've seen, how people reacted just by looking at my fucking stillness and presence. Like, it's very powerful to be fucking still and to be present and, you know, to just silence it. People talk shit about me. Talk. I'm not talking shit about you. The fuck? Like, but like I said, man, this is going to be the greatest fucking company in the fucking planet when I start this private world. So I just wanted to let you guys in on that. And again, we're not going to, you know, don't get scams. We're not going to DM you. Like I said, man, when I speak about this stuff and stuff like this, you know how people get in the DMs. I don't know what the fuck goes on. All I know is I'm the smart one. I'm not involved with it. I don't DM people. They can't reach me. Like I said, man, Telegram, that's a different story if you ever settings right? But like I said, man, I'm not involved in any of this fucking shit. These fucking offers people say to you, hey, come with Jimmy Johns. He has this private group, and they make up fake stories about us or whatever the fuck, dude. The shit that people have said about us in the DMs, who the fuck knows, man? That's why, like I said, I have no fucking access to that shit. I don't know what the fuck they say. Whatever the fuck, the rumors. Dude, we've had people say fucking all this shit. Fucking, we've had people say the dumbest shit. We've had people, DM members, saying all this shit. G-Roar learned from me. He was my student and all this fucking shit. And he steals my levels and all this. I'm like, dude, who the fuck are you? You're in DMs, DM and art. Who the fuck are you? We don't even fucking know you, dude. Who the fuck are you? I'm telling you, man, the DM scams, people hit levels, and that's what I'm saying. We've had people join our community, they bond with the members, and they create these fake stories and all this fake shit. You know, it's like we've liked certain people in our community, and they change and they create this fake world, and all this fake shit is in the DMs. And I'm saying, like, dude, I ain't living in no fucking illusion. I'm cutting this shit. I don't want no access and all that fake shit. Like, that's what I'm saying, man. There's reasons why people get fucking kicked from our fucking community at times, because they try to start all these fake delusional fucking worlds behind the fucking scenes. I'm saying, like, dude, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm not in the fucking DMs. You understand? We run fucking businesses. We trade. We don't have time for this DM shit. We don't join other people's groups and DM them. We don't DM people. We're not involved in that fucking shit, man. Like I said, we don't engage, don't respond to these fucking idiots, report and fucking block. We're not gonna DM you, especially in a fucking Discord, man. Fuck. And the Telegram, it doesn't exist yet. When I launch that shit, you'll know in the YouTube description. We're not gonna start some shit in Discord, man. So yeah, man. Any direct messages you receive, whether it's an offer, money request, link, impersonator, bot, or scam, like I said, man, there's a fuck ton of fucking scammers. When you're real, this is what fucking comes with it, man. Everyone wants a piece of what the fuck you're doing, man. So just don't get scammed. Go to your settings. Go to friend request. Turn off everyone. Turn off, don't just turn off everyone. Turn off friends of friends. That way, these spots, these scammers who are not in our group, they're outside of the fucking group, they can't reach you. And if you don't want people in our group DMing you, just turn that shit off, man. Just turn off DMs, turn off friend requests for server members. It's your settings. You could do whatever the fuck you want. We can't control it, you know? In terms of Telegram, that's a platform where there's more control. And in terms of what I'm creating the most secure. The people I'm creating, these are going to be people where they can genuinely get to a level where they're going to feel like they can start their own fucking group and all fucking shit, all this shit, man. The shit that I'm fucking creating, people are going to want to start their own fucking businesses. They're going to level up so fucking high. They're going to be like, dude, I'm making all this money trading. Fuck, I want to start my own group now. I want to be just like what he's doing. And they're in my fucking group learning from me. So, of course, some of them are going to want to feel like that. Like, that's what I'm saying. The shit I'm doing, it's got to be the most secured fucking shit, man. If I level up people in a group channel and shit, they're all going to be fucking, they're all good businesses, behind the scenes. Oh my gosh, the stories. Do you understand? We've had people in our group gain up, create these fake stories, create these worlds, try to transfer shit. It's like, dude, these people are fucking crazy. The fuck? You are banned. You are fucking out. You're fucking all this background noise, all this bullshit. That's what I'm saying, man. The Discord is fucking wild, man. That's why I'm saying we prefer to live in a real world, right? Like a real reality, not this fake fucking shit. That's why I have no fucking involvement with the DMs, these fucking rumors, these scammers, these bots, the stories. God knows what the fuck people say. And like I said, they don't say anything on social media because there's nothing to fucking gain. They try to take our members, transport them over there. It's very easy to try to transport someone into another server. You just send them an invite link. This is easy fucking bullshit snake games that people try to do, right? We try our best to make it as secure as possible, man, but it's up to the members if they want to, you know, that's what comes with a group chat. What comes with a community, what comes with a group chat, you know, in terms of having a group chat, whether that's on a Telegram or Discord, it's genuinely up to the members. We can't control their settings. We try our best to make it as secure as possible. If they want to get these stupid fucking notifications by these bots all fucking day and these random fucking DMs by all these stupid fucking scammers saying God knows what, that's on fucking them. I told them, go to your settings, friend requests, disable that. It's not just going to give you a better experience, but it's going to make our server faster and it's going to make our community better. You know, it's just disappointing to see when someone in your community is posting about, I'm getting a scammer in my DMs. Like, that's disappointing to see. Like, in my community, I don't even want to fucking see that shit. Like, you understand? Like, if I'm looking at a community chat, I want to see value. I want to see money. I want to see skills. I want to see leveling up. I don't want to fucking see some stupid fucking screenshot or some stupid fucking memes or some stupid fucking, you know, I want to see value. I don't want to see no bullshit and all this hype and all this ego. It's like, dude, people and their fucking egos, man. Blows my fucking mind how people think they have so much power from a fucking ego. It's like, dude, I'm in fucking stillness and people are looking at me like something just struck their fucking core fucking nervous system. Like, this fucking ego shit, man. People and their fucking egos, man. Like, if people approach me, I'll fucking break their fucking mask and their fucking egos at the speed of light. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like that. All that ego shit, how people use it in a negative way and all this shit. Like, man, presence and stillness speaks for itself, man. But like I'm saying, man, it's just disappointing to see certain things in the community. You know, when you see, oh, man, I'm getting these bot DM scam. You know, that's what I don't like about this community chat. I want no fucking ties with my shit that I'm starting, man. But like I said, we're not going to DM you. It's very easy to not get scammed. Just don't engage in DMs. Don't click links in DMs. Don't talk to people in DMs. Don't get scammed. Look, the easiest way to not get scammed is just to know this. This is all we offer at this time. Just that. It's the first link down below in the description at this time, right? Anything else we're not associated with. All these fucking groups, people trying to mooch off us, people saying God knows what the fuck about who or what the fuck. I'm telling you, you know what happens in communities, man. All this drama, all this shit. Like, that's what I'm saying. The easiest way, I just deal with it's just fucking silence to me. People say shit, whatever the fuck. Well, I don't use DMs. You can say whatever the fuck I want. Fuck, I don't engage in your fucking fake fucking reality fucking world, man. And my world's going to be so fucking secure, but people can't even have that fucking opportunity to talk some noise behind my back. If they want to talk shit about me, they can fucking, they could try to post some shit about me on social media or some shit, which hasn't been done fucking in 5 fucking years. So yeah, man. Like I said, man, people only do shit to take members and to scam members and to transfer members into other shit. It's a snake fucking game. That's why people make up lies and all this bullshit about other fucking people. But like I said, man, in my own private world, when there's just no way that people can even do that, and they won't do it on social media because they have nothing to fucking gain. What are they going to gain if they talk shit about me on social media? Absolutely fucking nothing. I don't talk shit about people on social media, so there's absolutely nothing to fucking gain. There's no reason to do that. Like I said, that's what goes on in Discord. People find a way scam people in communities. It's a very real problem in communities, right? That's what I dislike about communities is the DM feature. All these fucking scams. It's like, dude, this DM shit is like a fake fucking reality fucking world where people are genuinely either getting transferred over somewhere else or they're getting fucking scammed. It's not happening in our group because we're secure and shit like that, but we can't control that. That's why I tell people, like, dude, if you want the best experience and you don't want these stupid fucking notifications and these random fucking people and these bots and all this shit, go to your friend request settings, turn off everyone and turn off friends of friends. If you want to have the server members DM you and send you a friend request, you know, the people in your paid fucking server that's more secure than this outside direct message world of all these fake fucking people scamming, botting, saying whatever the fuck behind our fucking backs that we don't deal with. We don't even have time to deal with that shit if we wanted to fucking deal with it. The easiest way I shut that shit down for me is just telling people I don't use it. So whatever the fuck they're saying about me, I don't know what the fuck they're saying. I don't engage. I don't engage with that bullshit. I'm not involved. Whatever the fuck they're saying, I don't know them. I don't know those people. Whoever the fuck that, I don't fucking know them. So, like I said, man, is the first link down below in the description. If you're looking for something real, is the first link down below in the description. We're the absolute best. You will not find a better fucking community, a better fucking real-time zero-day options trader system on this fucking planet. We are the absolute best. You're going to see, man. It's the first link down below in the description if you want to join us.